Doc, did you read the lore post?
I haven't read anything this week. I've had a headache since Monday.
Oh, sorry to hear that, man.
A headache with a
That was
migraine.
that'll
Test, 1, 2, test.
Testing,
Test.
testing. Test. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Yacht Club, where we all talk about the week's events and news And we're missing Stem this evening, so I'm going to botch my way through the intro here for us.
It's okay, you're doing
So
better
I'm
than
not
you did.
reading
No,
from
kidding.
not reading from a script, but this is where we all get together for our weekly Bar Citizen Online, and we have a special guest with us this evening, Lieutenant Dan, who's going to be talking about PAX South, which is Saturday, a huge event going to be going on in the community, and something very, very special, which we'll get to as well.
Ooh.
And so, to begin with, why don't we just go around the table and see how everybody has been this week? Doc, you've had a massive migraine all week, so sorry to hear that, but you did have some tequila, so that's a positive, right?
I think you just have more.
Yeah. I think we'll just add tequila until it stops hurting.
Just more tequila and more smoking.
Alcohol kills. Sure.
Alcohol kills everything.
That's
How
right.
about you, Shadow? How's your week?
I have had a week of stream awesomeness, so been doing that a lot. This is probably the 5th bottle of Macallan 12 that I'm working on, so
Today? Or
yeah, no, over the week. No, I hit affiliate last night on my stream. Freaking awesome.
oh,
Had a bunch of people
congratulations,
join me,
man!
so
Awesome.
yeah, super cool.
You have been streaming hard, buddy.
Yeah, I
You've
know.
been-
It's just
been
like
doing a
I
good job.
just bored and I just start streaming and stupid things happen. So
It's cool. You get on it and then get together with friends and doing stuff. You've been streaming with Otterpop and the Few and
we had Spectre and Pixel on last night, not in video, but on the stream, and yeah, it was
Uh-huh.
great. So I really appreciate. I just wanted to thank everybody who's joined me. This Friday, I'm doing a special giveaway because all the people that have been watching me have been earning shots this whole time, which is my kind of currency for loyalty. So tune in because those will come in handy. So we're gonna use that to get in. So really appreciate you guys for joining me. But yeah, it's been a great night. So how about you, Dan? Lieutenant Dan with us tonight, stepping in for the venerable STEM citizen. What are you drinking tonight, buddy? How you been?
Drinking a little wine tonight, a little Malbec.
Little
Ooh,
vino.
I like a good Malbec. Argentinian or Chilean?
I believe it's an Argentinian.
He's like, it's
Nothing fancy.
Very nice. Little spice to it.
Not too spicy. I kind of like it. A little flavor, a little kick, but nothing too spicy,
Yeah,
nothing too sweet. Just cut right in the middle.
I went through a Malbec phase about 10 years ago, and like been through all the phases and made my way back around to back to craft beer.
Can't go wrong.
Cannot go wrong. I found that red wine just it puts me to sleep. I don't know what it is, but like I have a glass or two of red wine, and like bam, I am so sleepy afterwards, and I hate that.
yeah, a little too much of it. It's like you go really, and then poof, right off a cliff.
So I'm having a
Yeah, if I fall asleep at the end of the stream, you know why. It's fine.
There you go. Well, I'm having a lovely Hefeweizen, a Blanche de Chamblay from somewhere in Canada, Belgian white style Hefeweizen. Very, very tasty. So
Nice.
cheers, everybody. What's everybody out there in chat drinking this evening?
Salute. Yes, what are we drinking? Because I might run out of scotch.
Thanks for the tier 1 sub there, Dalamars. Resub for 10 months.
Yeah, buddy.
10 long,
We got a
tedious
couple. Yeah.
months.
So a very cool thing about tonight. And this is actually our 1-year anniversary show.
That is true. That is true.
One
We have been
whole year. You have tuned into us
Yes.
for whatever reason. I'm not sure why.
taking up many hours of your Wednesday nights.
So salute to all
Cheers,
of you
everybody.
for making us awesome.
Thank you. Thank you for making this possible for us to be able to hang out together with each other and y'all and growing our friends and the Yacht Club community, and it's really just been pretty darn amazing. And
awesome.
the reason Stem is out, nothing bad. Actually, his brother is
Because he's scared of commitment and he doesn't want to be here for a year.
Hey, LT Porter, 11 months for you, buddy. Thank you so much.
thanks, Porter. Good buddy of mine. He's our Bar Citizen organizer in Orlando, and thanks for that.
I've had the pleasure of meeting Lieutenant Porter. He's a gracious host and a good representative of
Oh, that's
Bar
right.
Citizen Florida.
You were down in
cool.
Orlando.
So
cool.
When two lieutenants meet, which one salutes first?
Ooh, good
The
question.
home lieutenant, or I'm sorry, the visiting lieutenant
The
salutes
visiting.
first.
Ah, there you go. The visiting
Ah,
lieutenant. That's good.
That would make sense. But yeah, it was Stim's brother's 50th anniversary, and Stim was giving a speech, so he had to. He couldn't miss out on that.
Did you
you
say
imagine
his
Stim's
50th
speech?
anniversary?
Or no, 50th birthday. Birthday. Sorry. Yes, 50th birthday.
Stim's older
His
brother.
His
brother's
50th
not
anniversary of
way
being his
older.
brother. Oh, that's good. Awesome.
Yes. So the state of the verse, as we run through our list of our agenda this evening, trying to not botch this because Stim is such
Oh,
a
we will.
professional producer.
Don't worry.
Yes, we definitely will. That's what we're good at, and we'll probably drag it out for.
Hey, Kai,
So
how's it going, buddy?
The state of the verse is 3.8.1 live, 3.8.2. We just got a new patch, and the patches have been coming fast and furious all week. It's been exciting. We've got Carrick all week, and we had so many problems with the Carrick, and they're really working hard on it. The new patch is supposedly fixing the zero UEC bug. Although I logged in for just a second to check, and I had 0 UEC, so that didn't work. But I have heard that the people who've been trying out the Carrick, many things are better. Changing out the components does not alter the mass. So apparently
They
that's what
fixed
was
the
happening.
wings.
That
You don't
they
breathe
fixed the
on them; they
wings.
just fall off.
Yeah,
that's
and
good.
they don't stick out quite as far when you're taking off. Although I didn't have a problem with the wings. It was the guns and that were just barely clearing.
I rolled
but
the
they did-
ship in midair, and one of the wings came off.
Yeah,
That's how
they-
fragile they were when it first
They're
came out.
barely attached.
It was just
Yeah,
it
barely
was
attached.
hilarious. I rolled it and went, "Phew." I was like, well, that was well paid for. Like I was in
They
Serenity.
did change the quantum drive to make it a more efficient quantum drive. So, I know the first patch it came out, and you could make it from one planet to another, and then you were out of quantum fuel. And
Yeah.
so then they changed it to like they quadrupled the amount of quantum fuel, and now they've been balancing that. So, get in there and check out the PTU after the show or tomorrow,
Report your bugs.
or fly on your other screen while you're listening to the drunks over here.
Who?
Let's see. Inside Star Citizen C, we are live for that. Subship is the Drake Dragonfly. Last Thursday, we had Inside Star Citizen last Thursday, so we can cue that up. We had a cup. They only covered two major things: the Microtech moons, which I thought was pretty fascinating.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Yes.
I'm like, it's not marked
We-
inside Star Citizen, but it's there. Microtech Moons.
We
There
have,
we go.
Yep, we have some B-roll for that.
Mm-hmm. Rolling.
Cue the footage.
Cueing the
Yes.
footage.
There's some
Yes,
eye roll for that too, since Jared said Calliope.
Oh, yeah, that was pretty.
He also said that they checked with somebody on how to pronounce all those moons.
Really?
Well, no, just the one.
I-
He checked on the one because he thought he
Oh,
knew how
yeah.
to say Calliope, but apparently
Oh.
not.
Yeah, it is Calliope. I always thought it was Calliope, and then
It is Calliope.
maybe he asked
how
about.
is that?
Well,
maybe he asked
what's it
about-
named after?
what
The
was the other
Greek
one?
goddess? Or is it after, like, one of their
Yeah.
daughters of the what was it? Microtech. Yeah, that. I don't know.
Euterpe. That one was the hard one.
Yeah.
But still, look
But
at
I
these
think they're
freaking
looking-
moons, man. They look amazeballs.
Yeah.
Spectacular.
They showed a
Like
gag gag clip at the end of the episode where they showed Jared asking the lore team, and you can actually hear like
Yeah.
Sherry Heidenberg in the background like saying what it is, and he's like, "Euterpe."
I missed that.
Hey, thanks for the
Yeah, it's
follow,
at the
X
end.
That was
operator.
probably fun.
Yeah, you always got to stay to the end for the little Easter eggs.
Yeah, Kai, if you ask enough people, you'll find the pronunciation that you're looking for. I love the moon with the ocean, so that's gonna be cool to have some oceans on it. So we've got one with a frozen ocean, one with a
Right.
liquid ocean, and then
Mhm.
one without any ocean.
What's the ocean?
the,
What's the liquid motion? Is it actual water or is it like
Yeah,
some sort of
that's-
chemical?
Oh, there it is right there with the M50.
You pretty.
flying over.
I forget
Yeah,
what it's called.
It can't be water. It's probably gonna be like liquid hydrogen or something like that.
No, it's
liquid
water.
helium.
Oh, it is water?
It's gonna have an
Okay.
atmosphere.
Liquid water,
Yeah.
as cold as they are out there.
It has an atmosphere.
Oh, Pat. Oh, there's a poll
Interesting.
running. There's a poll running. I don't even know what I'm voting for.
Purple.
It's in Twitch.
Euterpe. Euterpe.
That's the liquid moon, is Euterpe.
Wait until I'm drunk. I'm voting for that one.
Yeah, that was the obvious choice.
Yes, good poll there. But I thought that the best news was when they were talking about how much faster it is to build these with the new Planetech V4, where Lyria took 2 people an entire month, and now 2 people can turn out 3 moons in less than a month.
Yeah,
So,
let's face it, that's what's really
twice
important.
as fast.
Yeah,
Yes,
that
Speed
is the most important thing.
and quality. The quality of the appearance of them is just absolutely stunning. I can't wait
like
to go,
that shot right there is just
Cyclone.
so cool. So
Yeah,
agreed.
got to take our cyclones out there.
Heck yeah. Oh well, did they post the what the gravity was on?
They did not, but most of the moons tend to be like gravity.
Yeah, like 0.3 to 0.5. They look great though. So awesome.
Stuart says only 17 more years to go until the galaxy is complete. Luckily, we're not building an entire
Curse
galaxy.
you.
We're only building 100 star systems, so it'll only take 11 years,
11 years, nice.
which is probably about accurate. Even with the increased time, it's like, all right. So, what do you guys think? Conjecture. How many systems at live launch in 3 years or whatever?
I'm thinking at least
is.
30.
Thinking 30
Years?
No, no, 30 years.
How many star
30.
systems do you think that they'll have complete
think
when
they're
they
gonna,
go live?
I'm thinking like one
Oh.
year they're gonna crank out like 15 or 20, just because they're gonna get so good at. I mean, let's face it. Let's look at what they really accomplished this year, and then you keep multiplying that at this. It's just gonna go like that.
If-
So
If they can get down to 1 system a month, which is possible,
Is
I would believe it.
doable.
I think possible,
totally believe it.
then we'll start with at least 24.
Yeah, it's a good number.
Yeah.
So I would say it's a good number.
Yeah, and then they'll just keep adding.
Yep.
I think it might get faster too, because you're gonna have people
Yeah.
that are working that were working on building the tech for it. Once they have the tools and now they can just run with it, they'll convert those teams over, and now you'll have more people covering down on.
Right.
Yeah,
I would
it's
totally
it's
agree.
really about creating the art assets for new new terrain styles, new atmospheres, new art assets. Like they were showing new things, new trees and stuff for Microtech that they're going to add in on future iterations. So it's really just a matter of how fast the designers can pump out the art assets and plug them into the planetary building tools, and then they can really start churning them out. Then the bottleneck is really more the landing zones that we're really actually wandering around and spending time at, where they tend to hand place a lot more things.
Yeah.
Although the tools to build those are really increasing a lot more. One of the things I think I'm most excited about to see in 3.9, besides New Babbage, is the iteration on the space stations, because that's the procedural building tech for how they're going to build out all the interiors.
That those will actually come along pretty quickly, because that's modular.
They're amazing.
Logical.
They're amazing
construction.
now.
Mm-hmm. No, I mean the ability for you to build a bunch of them that are all unique. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean that literally thousands and
wonder if-
thousands of different kinds of space stations.
Because I mean, if you think about that, you could probably get a couple that are really close. I don't know. I mean, I don't know how random their tech is, but I mean, it would be pretty cool. But then it would be really fun to like place something weird in each one. Just go through each one and just do something stupid just to mess with people. So it'd be just that one station that has it. I hope they do that. I'm pretty sure they will.
I expect that they'll have little unique things in many of them, but I'm really looking forward to having even larger. Right now they're huge inside. I mean they're really big, but they're going to be even larger, and they're supposedly going to have a more organized layout structure, because it's so easy to get lost, and I get lost all the time.
They just need
And-
signage.
Yeah.
And procedural signage. They said they're going to have procedural signage that's going to go along with the new layout. So that's pretty exciting.
Nice. What do you think, Dan? How many systems? You got 30 and 24 so far.
Can I vote for myself in the best facial hair poll?
Of course you can. We made that mistake before. All of us voted for each other on some stupid thing, and then it came out a dead tie.
I just voted for Dr. Murray, actually, because his is bigger. So. I think it is better.
It's facial hair. It's facial hair. It's not.
doesn't have any facial hair.
That's right. Baby face. That's what they used to call me in high school. Could never really grow anything. Still really can't. So how many systems do you think at launch?
How many systems at launch?
Give us a number. Be the reckoner.
Honestly, I think they'll hit the target of somewhere around 100 systems, and it might not be 100 systems that all have planets with fleshed out landing zones, but at least places to go. Because like they can
and then just keep adding content.
The tempo will change where like as they start to roll out after jump points, now we can just throw in places for people to go and then start to flesh them out.
True.
Yeah, I wonder if they'll kind of proceed with the same methodology that they have now, that they'll roll out individual planets and moons as fast as they can, but then if there's something that has to have a landing zone on it, well they did that with Microtech. They rolled out the planet with nothing
exactly
on it.
What I was talking about. Yeah, I mean they'll be able to enjoy it, and then they start filling in the assets and the pieces and parts. So yeah.
Yep. And they have to go back and add more things to lots of planets. They said they're going to go back and add a lot of stuff to Hurston as well. They're going to add more stuff to Lorville, the interior on the Hurston building, other towns. So the universe that we see now is going to be so different in another year if they continue to add to it.
Yeah, I agree.
So
cool, exciting
extrapolation from a couple of movies.
Dan, you won the hair contest. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I mean facial haircuts. I should say that differently. Moving right along.
All right, next topic.
So we got B-roll of the character. So they showed the B-roll of the character.
Here we go, baby.
And yeah, we can just kind of drool over that a little bit, even though we all have the character in the PTU.
Well, they make it look really good.
Yeah, the lighting and their panning angles and things. Whoever's doing this does a very good job. I wonder if that's Terralian.
And that little blast plate that rolls up there, highly effective for when you're jumping cyclones into a character like the few and I were doing the other night. Because I was standing behind it and he went boom. I was like, I lived. Yeah, I love that I love the little features that are on it. Opening up the front hatch right behind the flight seat. All of the little individual hangers, cargo pod hangers. Those are really neat.
Yeah,
cool.
it's
growing on me.
All the component hatches. I love all the component hatches. Being able to go down into engineering and open things up. I can't wait till we actually have the subcomponents in there. We can change those out. It's gonna be pretty cool. Except it's gonna be a pain in the ass when they blow out. And you actually like, God damn it! I forgot to bring a subcomponent. I'm stuck here. But yeah, I think they really knocked it out.
Have you had a lot of time in that character and you enjoying it? What's your favorite thing?
I got enough time in to like check it out, not memorize it, but check it out. I agree with that point about the subcomponents because just walking around and opening the panels, I'm like, oh yeah, picturing all that gameplay, like someone having a rundown and
table.
Yeah,
the what are we calling that? What is that? Somebody.
The mess table?
Yeah, no. The pool table. Stim said like hexagonal pool or something. I was like,
yeah, it's a
hexagonal.
Hexagonal. That's what it was. Hexagonal pool.
Yeah, it's probably actually a hexagonal snooker table because in the UK they like to play snooker.
And they're all the same color. Yeah, so.
And they're all the same color.
Don't play
Yep.
Carrot says hard mode pool table. Yeah, it probably is.
I gotta say one thing about the Carrack, my biggest takeaway, and it's something I don't think a lot of people talk about, the sound design. Like, just taking off in that thing, and the sound, oh man. I would say it's the best sounding ship for giving you that, like, visceral feeling.
I have a
so many
clip.
ships sound so good.
I have a clip on my channel of when the few came in on a low, high-speed flyby, and he just barely missed the character, and it was so perfect right until he ran into the character next to him. But yeah, it sounded great because it was so loud. I mean, like I had my volume at a normal level, and because it was so loud, it was like I was like, oh, and I've got 2 subs, so yeah, it does sound glorious flying over and
Nice.
taking off. But yeah, very cool stuff.
The Grizz
Of
does
course, the
have a good
explosion
point.
was even better.
The Carrack explosions are good. We've blown up a few Carracks, and they did a great job with the explosion on that.
Yeah,
Compared to the
destruction
890,
of
which
it's
has
really
a pretty
boring.
a pretty pathetic explosion on the 890.
Mhm.
The Grizz said, I wish there was another ground entrance like the Reclaimer has. I 100% agree that
Yeah.
the rear elevator needs to go all the way to the ground.
Yeah, agreed.
100% aboard on that.
No, I agree because I mean, having to even just when you spawn it, you always have to run all the way around to the front, wait for
Well,
the
and
long
it's-
thing to come down, then get
yeah,
in, then
it-
shut the.
Yeah, it's
God.
such a long time for the ramp to go down and extend and then come back up.
Annoying.
And other people run up the ramp if people are trying to steal your ship, or
got
if you're trying to
3
load vehicles,
doors.
you can't load.
Yeah. Yep.
It's got 3 doors. That's enough. That's too many points of egress already.
Yeah. Okay. For security reasons, you're right. It's totally spot on. I would agree with that.
You just post somebody at the ramp with a gun, and if somebody comes on board, you just follow them around until they leave the armistice zone.
But you
and then
can't-
shoot them. You're like, this
I-
is what
I-
happens. Stowaways.
I think an elevator would be more efficient.
Nah.
Yeah. You know, I hate elevators though. I really,
Yeah,
really,
the
really
lifts are-
hate elevators.
Really,
Pretty annoying.
I like the elevators.
Well, it's
I
just
love
they
the ramp
always
for
seem
vehicles.
Borky and broken. That's why. It's,
Yeah. Like, for a while, you couldn't get in a 600i because you fall through the lifts.
Exactly.
That-
Exactly. And they
that's
always
true.
have weird little
And-
things. So I mean,
And the
if
one,
it was,
Yeah.
and the one in the 890 also.
Well, it'd be
And the
cool
one
if
of the
they
890
had-
is still invisible when it's up.
yeah, right.
Oh, and that too, right?
It'd be cool if it had like just a rear hatch, that just came down, or even like a ladder would be even better at this. Well, then again, ladders are pretty terrible too. But I mean, something other than a moving thing that you always seem to die horribly in. So yeah. Anyway, good stuff.
That's half the fun, though, Bricks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Owen
right.
said-
That's how the fun happens.
you would always be able to deploy the ramp, especially on rocky planets. Like if there's rocks where the ramp's deploying down to, you got to be very careful about that. Otherwise,
Well,
it
yeah.
won't go all the way down. Or if it's an uneven surface and it doesn't go all the way down and it's 3 meters
That's
off the ground.
the problem.
It
with
wobbles
what
so
I
bad
don't
right
like.
now.
That's the
It
biggest
wobbles
problem
like
right
it's
there.
like it's featherweight. That's so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Well-
we know that'll get fixed.
Well,
Everyone
that's
knows that'll get fixed.
That's part of what they supposedly fixed in the new patch. Is
Oh, really?
that's it's not so bouncy.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was a big thing. I guess a lot of people reported. Luckily,
Well,
I
it
feel so bad.
lands in
I did
such
not
a
report
way that
anything.
that front ramp, you really have to look how you're landing just to make sure that
Yeah,
it's down.
no,
That's
so
the
you
bad
have
part.
to be super careful that you're on completely level surface all the way out to where the ramp is, because if there's a slight slope, you're fucked.
Yeah.
And
Well, what would be
That's-
neat
that's
is if they
frustrating.
could come out
They'll
with a
fix
tech.
that with the variable ramp geometry that they have.
Oh yeah, is that what they were talking about? Where it actually
Yeah.
goes down and finds the surface as opposed to just going
Right.
out to it. Yeah. Okay. Good. Yeah. That's what we need. That
Some-
would be
someday.
much better. Someday. Soon.
Someday.
Soon. TM.
Yeah.
13 years.
yes, not soon TM on that one. And speaking of the Carrack, there was a great article in Newsweek last week about
Are we
the
bouncing
Carrack
all around?
actually.
Okay. All right, bouncing
No,
all
we're
around.
we're following. We showed the Carrack, and the next item on the list for
Oh.
Friday is. Oh no, I did jump past the weekly newsletter. That's right. Sorry, weekly newsletter. You're right.
It's okay. Weekly newsletter. Here we go.
I did jump past.
Everything about the
Weekly
character
newsletter.
anyway.
It was basically all about the Carrack. Lots about the Carrack.
Well, here's
Talking about
also
parts
this
of
week. Digital Foundry dives deeply into the tech process of every persistent universe. Kind of what we were just talking about. So,
Yes.
let's hope that's. Hey, look at that, the Carrack.
We covered that in last week's show, didn't we? Digital Foundry.
Well, they reiterated it and basically said that it's. I'm hoping that they go
Part
more into
two.
detail about what we were talking about earlier about how they're generating. So, what?
Yeah, they like
Yeah,
it wasn't two separate coverages by Digital Foundry. It was one coverage that was highlighted twice, like the first half and the second half.
Oh,
no,
okay.
no, it was completely separate. No, that
Oh,
part
they were
part
separate.
part part one was a month
I'm
ago.
asking.
Part two,
Asking.
I'm just trying to remember if we covered that last week or if that came. Like the weeks just kind of blur into each other, but it was really, really, really good about the getting into the details of the tech
Well, we
of the
had
small scale. The
this.
first one was more about the large scale, and then this one was more about the small scale.
We had
And
this.
yes,
The sneak
new
peek.
Babbage.
That's gonna look glorious.
Ooh.
I'm hoping that like
Very
snow,
excited.
as it snows, it like accumulates on top of the dome and then like melts away. Tell me how cool that would be.
That would be pretty cool.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, they said that there's going to be snow accumulation.
Yeah, right. Yeah, we already saw kind of
Perfect.
some of that when you run around and it accumulates on you.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, and they have the glass tech, which they use the same for the helmet visors. As
I
the
swear that
ships,
got
so
better
they
in the
do
last
same.
patch, because it looked something like on my screen. I don't know, maybe it was just my screen, but I mean, it would always kind of like look focused in the center and not really on the sides. Now it's and it actually bleeds correctly off the sides now, because the Carrack has that, like when you stand in that front seat up top or stand in the front seat, it actually bleeds off the side now as opposed to just being static, because that's ultra wide. So it's, yeah, I think they changed something with it, so it's kind of exciting. So yeah, I'm hoping that like snow accumulation, like you leave your ship out and like snow accumulates on the top, and I think it'd be awesome.
Kedzilla asks, anyone think that the external look of the Carrack will be massaged a bit as time goes on, or is this the final look? This is pretty much the final look, other than the fact that we're going to have the antenna, which we don't have, plus also the armored canopy over the bridge, which
That'll
is
be
not
cool.
currently.
Yeah.
That'll be cool.
And they said in the patch notes that they were doing some additional LODs and a few small things, but
Hey, Masso, how's it going, buddy?
this is pretty much the final, and it's I think it's fantastic.
Mm-hmm. I
Did a
agree. Once all the
great job
systems
on it.
working, it's gonna be real awesome.
Yes.
So now on to
Um,
the Newsweek article.
Now onto the Newsweek article. So yeah, you want to bring that up?
It is up.
So it was interesting. It was really about how obsessed the community is over the Carrack, and they were talking with Tyler and Jared and some other people around CIG about why is the Carrack the most anticipated ship ever in Star Citizen. And Dan, why do you feel that the Carrack is the most anticipated ship in Star Citizen?
It's partly the size, scale, and scope of what it can do. I think it fits a broad bill of a lot of people's common interests that enjoy simulate.
Doc?
What? No, I don't know. I think
the Carrack
because all
anticipation.
the-
why
I think
why
it's
is it
because
so
all the
anticipated?
all that it's supposed to be able to do gives it a lot of anticipated hype for a lot of people, because there are people who want to use it as a cargo freighter, and there are people who want to use it as an explorer. People want to use it as a mobile home. So everybody wants to use it for something different, and it's supposedly able to accommodate those uses. So of
Definitely
course,
a lot of
it's
appeal.
highly hyped.
Yeah, and they touched on that in the Newsweek article, that it was kind of it was so many different things that it was such an enigma for so many years, for 7 years, that people just blew it up in their minds to
Ooh,
all
that's
the-
a big point. The time.
Yeah.
I think that's the biggest thing.
Yeah, and that it and also exploration is the most popular thing looked forward to by the largest percentage of the community. CIG does these periodic surveys of the community, and like, what are people looking forward to the most? And exploration, cargo hauling, bounty hunting, mercenary, all these things. Exploration is always at the top of the list. It's the most anticipated thing to do in a space sim. Everybody wants to be, Captain Kirk and go where no man has gone before. And the Carrack was kind of that dream of having the ship that you could live on for months out in space, out in the black, long distance, carry cargo, explore and scan and discover things. and you had the snub, you had the rover, and all this stuff, and yeah,
It's the first ship that can do everything. I mean, you know,
it's really the only ship that was designed to do everything. I think. I mean,
so far, yeah.
Can you name another ship that really is as multi-purpose in that size scale? I mean, we've got some small ships that are
Phoenix is like
semi-multi-purpose.
decent, but it's nothing. It doesn't have a med bay. It can't carry a lot of cargo. It's not. I mean, it's really just.
And
the
it's not really an
do-it-all ship.
explorer.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not really an explorer. It doesn't have the tanks to be an explorer. So yeah.
And the Aquila kind of is in a much smaller scale, but yeah, it doesn't have the size. It doesn't have the amount of cargo.
I would say Quinn says not really combat though. I was like, yeah. Well, we were in a Carrack this weekend, fully loaded. It messed some stuff up. So I think it could stand a fight. So
if you have a full crew on it, which
Right.
a lot of people don't fly with a full crew.
right.
And someone was asking in chat if it looked like I was drinking a fancy beer, so I'll bring that up. That was the
Oh yeah.
the Blanche de Chamblay.
Blanche de Chamblay.
Yes.
Oh,
Back to my fancy beers.
You have to
meant-
say it that way too.
Yes. Blanche de
Blanche.
And Blanche, nice.
Blanche, give me a beer.
So this is a really long
Blanche.
article.
It is a very, very long
I
article,
started
and
to
I will
read
post
it
that in.
Till I realized it was this long.
Yeah, it is really long, and I started to read it last week, and then I didn't get to finish reading because it's like it was very, very long. So I'm going to post that into info links in the Yacht Club Discord. So if you're not in the Yacht Club Discord, you should get in the Yacht Club Discord because
Get your
it is a
ass in there.
great community.
Hey, Odin, thanks for the first 11 months, man. Very nice. Thank you so much.
Really, actually, that's the wrong. I posted the wrong thing in there.
You broke the thing. You broke the thing, didn't you?
Yeah, I posted the wrong thing in there.
Damn it.
There's
Can't trust you with that.
posting that into
Oh, Hacksaw Jack, what's up, buddy?
there.
Oh no!
Hacksaw, how's it going,
it's all
man?
going down now. It's
There
all
goes the
going
neighborhood.
down. There we go. Oh, okay. So it did work. There we go. Yes, yeah, we have a blast in Yacht Club Discord. A lot of talented people in there, a lot of cool stuff. So definitely join us.
Yes,
And we get
people
Haska
are
Hut
playing all the time.
screenshots like every
Yes,
other day.
every
Yes,
single
Haska is
day.
a part of the community.
Hey,
A
bro,
lot
thanks
of
for the
people,
bits.
it's that there are so many beautiful screenshots in there every day. Are just amazing. The
I literally had to
talent
mute the channel just because there's just too many of them. I go back and look like every now and then, but there's just so many. Hey, Kona, how's it going, buddy?
It is hard to keep up.
So awesome.
So yeah, check out that article. It was really pretty fun read. Because
Yep.
we're all. Is there anybody who's not excited about the Carrack?
I'm not.
Is anybody not excited about
I'm
the
already
Carrack?
bored of it.
Then you just need to leave. Just leave.
Get out.
You. Fuck. All right.
Oh,
I just
all right,
turned the
I
broadcast
take
off.
that
Okay, fine.
I
Click.
I take that back. So Mystic isn't excited about the Carrack. She has a pretty darn nice fleet herself. She made it to concierge in about 8 months.
Well,
And,
we had that vote last week about, or the week before, about what's the next gibbeting, and the Polaris one, which I have to agree. My favorite. So
Did we run a poll in that last week?
yeah, we were in a poll, and
Yep.
the Polaris won by a
Polaris
long
won,
shot.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, it wasn't a long shot.
Well, it was like at least 7 or 8 votes ahead. So
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway,
Well, it
but
was-
yeah. Oh, Mercury Star Runner. Yeah,
Yeah.
that'll probably be the next gibbeting.
Yeah, the Mercury Star Runner is the next thing that's most excited about. And
That's 4.0, right?
4.1.
4.1. Okay.
Yeah, 4.1, and actually Mystic came up with the new meme, and I'll post that into Yacht Club chat. Here it is. We have to bring this up. It's in the main. I put it in the main channel. So
Oh yeah, this was good.
yeah, so she came up with this for the new meme. So it was her idea, and then Splattergoo in the Florida Discord. He's a whiz with graphic design and stuff. So he came up with putting Crusader in the background and cleaned it all
I
up.
want my
and,
Mercury Star Runner.
That was good. Somebody
Yeah.
clipped that. Somebody clipped that.
Oh, look at that! Massacas actually has a Mercury Star Runner emote. That's awesome.
Oh, very nice.
Standard Industries.
No, this was very cool. Yeah, I mean that was like straight out of 1987.
Oh, before that, wasn't it?
I think it was 83, but
83.
Yeah, I'm thinking it was.
Let's
what,
just
like-
go 80s.
No. No, because I was living in San Antonio, and I think I was 11. It's like 81, 80, 81.
Okay.
And this was a long
I'm pretty sure
time
we're
ago.
all
I was,
dating ourselves right now.
I'm dating myself a lot more.
1981. Mystic says 1981.
Ah, win.
Yep. Okay. We're all old.
Yep.
That's fine.
Cre-
But we're still space
We're all nerds. Yes,
Well done.
we are space nerds. We're
Yeah,
all
that-
we're all
yeah.
young at heart.
I saw that and I was immediately like, oh, that's awesome.
Yes. So
Yes.
we have that as an emote in the Discord.
Oh, we do? Nice! Nice!
Yeah.
That's great.
Oh, God. Okay, so...
There it
so
is.
Here's another good one. wait. Here you go. I got
Oh,
this.
yeah.
This is brilliant.
Yeah, well, this-
Fair enough, puts
this-
one.
Something similar to this comes up every single time.
Oh, I love that. And then next time it'll
Although
be the Star Runner over there, and then the
Yeah,
players there.
I love how they did it in game though, because it's usually that meme of that photograph,
Mhm.
that real world photograph.
Yeah, it's
I love that they
brilliant.
did this in game.
Well played, whoever made this one. Well played. Salute.
Very, very well done. Yes. Cheers to them. Does anybody
Yeah.
know who came up with that?
Yeah, do we know that one?
They were genius.
Garrett posted it. Maybe he knows.
Yeah, that needs credit. That's really special.
Oh yeah, that totally needs credit.
Yeah, it's one of the
Love
millions of things on Reddit. Reddit
Yeah,
has
right?
been so full of really fun
Carrot?
stuff here lately.
It's like carrots everywhere.
Carrots everywhere.
Carrots. Yeah, Curtis. He's just seen it on other Discords. It's all
Nice.
it's all over the place. So the Carrot article, we had the we had the roadmap update
Yes, right. Oop,
and the
wrong one.
roadmap
There we
and
go.
the roadmap roundup.
Wrong button. We've got too many damn scenes on this show, but anyway. But yeah, here we go. Roundup. Roadmap.
Yes, we
roundup.
yeah,
Roundup.
Ah, la, la. I don't have control of my
Roundup
tongue.
roadmap.
So they added the 4.1 column.
Oh, okay.
Object push pull, missile operator mode, ship AI hazard awareness, FPS combat improvements and polishing, FPS realistic weapon handling, Mercury Star Runner,
Mhm.
bearing grenade launcher.
Dude, right after that,
Uh,
everybody stopped reading.
You
I
know,
went straight to Reddit.
Grenade launcher.
the new grip pad attachment.
Yeah.
And I have to say that I think most of the community was a little bit underwhelmed with what might seem interesting in that patch. So I'm
No,
curious.
no.
as to,
No. You know what the best thing that's going to come out of this patch is? The
Great.
multi-cutting tool.
Yeah.
Because
the
being able to
multi-tool.
cut your way into an airlock, I think should be totally a thing.
They need somebody at CAG needs to hear me when I say this, but they need to do a stun gun attachment for the multi-tool. So we can.
Ooh,
Oh,
that
that
would
would
be
be
cool.
great.
that
Well,
would be
here, I'll
cool.
try my cutting
Well,
tool on you. Let's see if it works.
Well, they
Yeah. That's like
they
this
talked
whole-
about someday having a non-lethal takedown
we should
capture
just punch him.
stuff like that, or
Stun batons.
well,
Or,
and
oh
handcuffs.
yeah, like a guaranteed, like a.
set phasers to stun. Set
Yeah.
phasers to stun.
Yeah, set phasers
Come
to stun, of
on,
course.
We don't
right?
use phasers.
Well,
I'm extrapolating here. Come on.
tasers.
Work
It's
with
900
Yeah.
years in the future. Come on, we could dream a little.
Star Trek. Didn't you guys see Captain Kirk? Come on.
Well, like I said, we could dream a little.
Yeah. I mean, if we were using photo weapons, I would say maybe.
Photon weapons. But yeah, so that's going to be kind of the dip patch that 4.0 is going to be huge because we've
I
got
don't
Crusader
think so.
coming with Orison, and I think we'll be pretty darn happy with Crusader and Orison. That's one of the biggest things I'm looking forward to this year.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, God yeah, that's
Still
gonna be
looking
awesome.
for body dragging. Like body
Yeah,
dragging.
body dragging would be
Yeah.
fun. You know what'd be great is you could stun them, pick them up,
Yeah,
and
and
then
then
like put them
drag
in a precarious position, and then take a picture, and then watch them wake up.
But
I just want to put them in the holds of my Avenger or my
Oh
Double
yeah.
Blue.
or your hawk. Just flop them in
And
there.
I think one of the things to keep in mind, though, also is for the people that were complaining that there's not that much stuff in it, it seems kind of light, is that every single patch we get, there's a bunch of things that aren't on the roadmap that come in that, like, wow, this is different, this is new,
Right.
and the medical gameplay and ship respawning was nowhere on the roadmap. Nobody anticipated it.
But it's massive. I mean, just medical
huge.
gameplay has just
Absolutely
changed
huge.
the way
Changed
you
the
play
game.
the game, and I love it. Yeah.
Completely
You can
changed
do
the game.
so much more together in such a short time now. It's so much fun.
Yes.
Just like the few and I decided it was a great idea with Otterpop on board our character, Hyperjump. It was 51 million kilometers. We're like, okay, one on one. Let's go. And we're running around with shotguns, just murdering each other the entire time. It was the best because you could never do that before. I mean, it was just like a little mini game was the best. We had so much fun. So yeah, I mean, just like even just for stupid things like that, it's so much fun. So yeah, I mean, it was hilarious. So. But yeah, I mean, like, you're right. Medical gameplay wasn't on the map. But I mean, look how much it's changed the game already. So yeah, I mean, I feel like stuff that's on there now is probably going to pop out more once people start to get over to use it.
Yeah.
So,
You need to do a queue for the spawning medical beds.
Yes, that actually ruined a couple of our times. So the Theo and I were sitting there stabbing each other. We're having a knife fight, and we both I died first, and then he died of a wound like right after. And I was like, I won because I respawned on the carrick, and he had went all the way back to All-Star. So yeah, they definitely need to fix that. That or so they need to just make those other two beds available to respawn in. But anyway, yeah, you're right. Something like that would be nice. But I mean, back to the original point was the medical gameplay wasn't on the game wasn't on the map, and it actually makes a difference, and it's great. So
and also I don't think the HUD updates are anywhere on the roadmap for 3.9, but they said that the HUD's going to be updated next patch.
Mm-hmm.
So the whole,
there's that, and then also
the new building block system.
Right, exactly. You know, so it's just getting to, is the panels on the carrick use the new system, which I have to say work amazing. I mean, they work so well. I've never had a case where I clicked something and it didn't work, which is great. So and it's
Redstone Cow asks, is there a medical bay on the carrick? Yes, there's a huge medical bay on the carrick. There's one bed. It's a fairly high tier bed.
Deck 2, and it's right in the middle.
Yeah, the habitation deck.
Oh, Nemo! Great point there. When does the helmet flip come into play?
Helmet flip come back.
Oh, the helmet flip.
You want to be, dude? You know what? That would be the next gibbeting. If they said that they were going to do that, that would be the next gibbeting. Like, must have helmet flip.
The Grizz says, forget shivs. He wants a broken beer bottle.
Yeah.
No, you'll be great. You'll be great. Is the ability to pick up one of the bottles and smash it,
break it,
and then use it. That would be awesome.
They're gonna do that. I guarantee that they're
Great minds think alike.
That's right.
I was thinking the same exact thing.
That's right. Yeah, because I mean, like anything can become a weapon if you're creative enough.
Yes.
Right, Doc?
But about your comment about the delay timer on or the timer queue on the medical beds is that's actually intended that you only have so many people that can respawn on a medical bed. If you can't, that's the limitation of that ship. So that's why, like the Cutlass,
you're going to be able to drag their unconscious body next to the med bed and let them queue up that way. It's not like they're going to instantly respawn somewhere else in the future. They're just going to be unconscious or unresponsive until
it's the first iteration, and it's changed a lot. I can't wait to see what they're going to do with it. So yeah, you're totally right.
I mean, they're bringing in body dragging. Next thing they're going to bring in is persistent dead bodies.
Well, and where the Metapin is just more of a stabilization medical treatment as opposed to an insta heal.
Yeah.
Where that stabilizes you until you can get them to a medical bed, and then depending on the level of damage, whether or not that tier of medical bed can actually heal them or bring them back from dying or what have you.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Supposedly, being able to stab other people with med pins is coming.
Yes.
That is another thing that will change a lot. So yeah, I mean, it's just like that's a first generation of medical gameplay. Cool. That is going to be really useful. Like make it where they pass out first, and you still have a chance to stab. That I mean, that would be another huge one. So everyone's talking about bar fights right now. We're going to get to that. So We're gonna get to the ultimate bar fight thing. That's actually one of the reasons why Dan's here. So we will get to the bar fight thing. So everybody's
He's
freaking out.
Because Dan's talking about it.
Ah,
It's
can't wait for
topical at the moment. Sorry.
that. It's very
Yes.
topical. Not like
There-
applying on the
There
top.
will be a bar fight.
Do we want to talk about that
will
now,
be.
or
No, we'll say
Okay.
that for,
Alright.
once we get done with the.
so anything
The-
else on
the
this
next things
roadmap
on-
that we
on the list.
like?
Anybody else excited about anything else on the roadmap? Any
Well,
changes
ship to ship,
that
seeing
people
ship
are-
to ship docking on 4.0 is really exciting for me. I mean, I
Yeah.
think that is going to be
Oh,
really
is it?
cool.
Was it back on 4.0? Was it
Yep.
taken off? Was
Yep.
it put back?
No, it's been there.
It was taken off.
I think it was actually moved up because I thought it was like 4.2.
Ship to station, not ship to ship.
No, it's ship to station.
Ship
You
to
are
station,
correct.
yeah.
You are
Ship to
correct.
ship got
Ship to
pushed.
sta- oh, okay.
It
Okay.
was in 4.0, but it got pushed out a while ago.
Okay.
That's
It
Alright.
was in 3.9 actually.
Still
Yeah,
pretty cool.
because ship. Well, yeah, no, ship to station is going to be great because then we can actually dock the 890 at the,
Yep.
at the space stations,
Mhm.
which
Yeah.
we can't currently.
Ship to ship will be great because then we can use the Merlin.
Yeah.
Mm, yeah.
Ship to ship is going to change everything about so many ships. So with the modules, the Carrack modules, it'll be able to drop the Caterpillar command module, the other modules on the Carrack. All those things are dependent on getting to ship docking. So yeah,
Hey,
the
Zinnian,
Merlin,
thanks for the bits, buddy.
just the first
Very
of those
cool.
things. So I don't know how many people participated or paid attention to the Spectrum Ask Me Anything on Prison gameplay.
Mm.
I don't know, when
did
was
we?
that?
Did you? That
Did
was
we?
on Friday also.
Oh.
So this was. I hope that this. I don't know if I hope that this is a replacement, not the replacement for Calling All Devs, because I really liked Calling All Devs format. This seemed to be a fairly good format that a lot of people asked questions. There were a lot of questions asked. There were a lot of questions answered. I got a very important question for the community asked and
Ooh.
answered.
What was it?
As far as how will CIG ensure that lawful players are not going to lose their precious game time stuck in prison due to bugs? I've been talking about this for quite a while. Due to broken quantum that slams you and your passenger into the planet, giving you a crime stat. Griefers exploiting the system to give you a crime stat and put you in prison. Because
Which is totally going to
there-
happen to you.
yeah, Doc's
Probably.
gonna figure out how to do it. He's gonna
Yep.
do that to me.
Grief.
Being in a large ship that can't slow down fast enough when you're stopped by a UE patrol, killing a criminal that's trying to steal your ship and you get a crime stat. I mean, there's so many ways to get a crime stat that you shouldn't have to, and for lawful players to go to jail and it's bullshit. They did answer. Prisons will certainly focus on us. Focus us on addressing the issues you mentioned. You certainly shouldn't get crimes in some of the situations you do now. As I mentioned above, if it becomes clear we are unable to correctly attribute blame for certain infractions, we would look to fix them or remove them from for the time being. We're also looking into providing players a community service option for those who have only a few infractions, so prison time is not the only option. So it sounds like they might look into these things after it comes into play, which
Yeah,
is a
you almost
little
have to put the system in first just to see how people abuse it, then
Yeah.
attempt to
but we
remediate.
already know how people get crime stats where they shouldn't. So
True. Well,
shouldn't
I
they
mean, I'm
fix
sure
that
they'll
before
probably
they
take
have
that into
the
account.
Nope.
harsher
You're not going to fix
consequences?
it before prisons are in. You're going to prison. You
I-
can't get out of it.
I know.
You're going to
I-
prison,
I
Jared.
am-
Whether you
I am
like it
so
or not,
gonna-
buddy.
I am so rage quitting. I'm literally so rage quitting on it.
We will put you in jail if it's the last thing we do.
Nice. We'll ring up Xylo and be like, look, we
I'm
need
sure
we need
the
to test
few
prison
in Shadow
gameplay
will help me.
properly. Oh,
Inspector
man.
will help.
That's right.
So there were a lot of questions in there, like do the NPCs board your ship and arrest you? Does your ship despawn? Then you appear in prison. What's the long-term goal there? Not able to speak in long-term right now, as it would be speculation. So there are a lot of future things. So I would encourage everybody to check that out. I will post that into the Yacht Club Discord as well, if anybody wants to check on that. I'll also post that into info links for future reference.
Nice. Oh wait.
I don't want to just
So
just
I
read through that.
I just realized that we have the giveaway meter was not set, and I'm resetting it now. We actually have a nice little bit of money. In
already
there
have a few
now.
things in place.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I'm not sure if that's how much we actually have, but I'm gonna make sure it's gonna happen anyway. So.
And kids, real Shadowkin, you will always be in cavities grenades from now on.
Yeah, I know. So I did drop a grenade next to the few, and he figured out how real quick they work. He's like, "Is that a grenade?" Boom! Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, grenades are not working too well. Mystic and I were in a cave a couple of nights ago, and I was just trying to test. So, for any of y'all who haven't been to a cave lately, there are hostile NPCs at the entrances. Of
Get
caves.
out! Really? Nice.
We had no idea. We're just wandering up there, just as happy as clams. It's like, oh, we're gonna go do some mining, and she gets shot. I
So they're
rushed
like
for cover.
protecting him? Was there any in it?
Yeah. There were 3 NPCs at the entrance of the cave. There were no NPCs inside the cave. So, yes, Macallan number 12, because Kai was asking if that was a single malt.
Yes, of course. It's the only thing I drink.
And so,
There you go.
yeah,
It'll
so
make you
that
live
was
longer.
completely
It
unexpected.
will save your body.
I don't know. I've had some decent blends before, so I
gonna lie.
prefer single.
But this will
malt,
preserve
but-
your body forever. Literally.
Yeah.
Whether you're living in it or not. No, that's actually very cool that they're starting to guard them. It'd be really cool if they like come up with like like little mini games inside of them where there's like, they're protecting some sort of treasure or something. That'd be
Yeah,
really
I was
cool.
I was totally paranoid that there were going to be more NPCs inside the cave.
Oh,
so,
but that
like,
makes it so much better, right? You're just like,
Yeah.
You don't know. You don't know.
The whole time you're going down, you're expecting.
Absolutely. Yeah, I
Yeah,
can't wait.
and
I can't wait for that.
Poor Mystic only had a pistol, so luckily I'd spent 100,000 UEC on weapons the other day, so I had plenty of extra.
Jesus. Yeah, that was great. So we kept, for some reason, the three of when we were playing with Otterpop, me and the few, we kept spawning with shotguns. Like we all, like I know I had mine and I know the few had one, but she spawned with one. So either the drop
that's
mechanic, because isn't it supposed to be the weapon you're holding gets dropped?
Yeah, and
yeah.
you spawn without anything.
She must have been just getting
Thanks-
lucky because
thanks-
she
thanks
came to
about-
life. She came to life in the bed, stood up, boom, 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 took 3 in his chest. It was great. I was like, well, shit. So yeah, I don't know if that mechanic is working. No, but that makes caves like so much better. I really hope they keep iterating that. That's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, well, for when the case first came out, they were always hostile players that were going and killing people, and now everybody's off running around with the Carrack and doing other stuff, and they forgot about the caves, and so that was interesting. Brought a little
Nice.
bit more,
Yeah,
a
very
little
cool.
more danger to, and
We gotta
excitement.
have danger.
Danger, Will Robinson.
Very cool.
And then later on Friday, we had the Star Citizen Live Adventures in Spaceships, the vehicle experience team. So, what did you guys think about that show?
I don't have a link for that.
I'll check.
I was so damn busy I didn't even have a chance to watch it. So, well, how about you, Doc? I'm sure you watched it.
I did not.
Okay.
What?
Dan, last man standing.
Oh,
What do we
man.
think? It's all up to you now. We're all dependent on you, buddy. It's a black hole or bust.
So
Yeah.
much for the show
So
where
I've been way
is
too-
talking about the news. But nobody watched it.
I came
There's
here
a-
to
there's a
be
link, Shadow.
informed and then weigh in with my opinion.
All right.
I've been so busy planning the Bar Citizen for PAX East that I've had 0 time for anything else. So
right,
I've
you-
been a little behind
have
on the
an
news. Yeah, give me a pass. Give me a pass.
Give me a
Okay,
something.
so-
You're like
so
us with
you-
the lore.
all,
We're terrible
all of you
with
guys
lore.
missed out on really an incredible show, because this is a huge change in just the whole Star Citizen spaceship. So everybody constantly complains about ships doing this or ships doing that. They're not flying well, or turrets, or guns, or gimbals, or fixed weapons, or pips, or HUDs, or
Come on, rattle off like 64
ramps,
more
or
freaking
elevators,
sub
and it's like,
terms there.
right? It's like so many things with so many ships. We've got 80 flyable ships, and they're constantly being balanced and rebalanced and out of balance and all this stuff. So they've never really had anybody just focusing on just getting them balanced. They go back and they touch them, they build new ones, and they go back and they do a rebalance pass. So that they have a team of specialists that's all that they're focused on is the vehicle experience and making it better. And that's every one of those things that I just listed off. From turrets to fixed weapons to pips to IFCS to thrusters to performance and handling and hover mode and all of those things.
I love hover mode. Sorry.
They're kind of cool.
I hope they bring it back in some form, but anyway, I'll probably get shot for that. Come on, everyone, come on, chat, just murder me for it.
And we know that kind of the timeline that we're looking at for ship balance, a lot of this stuff has to work by the end of the year because Squadron 42 is coming out, and that whole push between the persistent universe and Squadron.
Oh,
42.
come on, they're gonna make it. They're gonna make it.
Sure.
Beta by first quarter of next year. That's what I'm saying. So right now they're saying third quarter. I'm thinking first quarter of next year, but that's a year away. So within the next year. So I'm not talking out of my ass here.
As long as Mark Hamill and Gillian Anderson are at CitizenCon, I really don't care when they finish it.
Right?
Yeah.
We can all go fanboy over Mark Hamill.
Oh god. Well, I mean,
She's
I'm
a
gonna
fan of
volunteer for sure. So just being
I'm
able
a
to
bigger
just
fan of
bump
Gillian,
into him,
but,
be like. But yeah. Anyway.
I've met Mark Hamill before.
Like,
Did you touch?
but
his
yeah,
butt?
so
I touched his lightsaber.
Oh god, no, his butt. Jesus. I don't want to know about that. Anyway, moving right along. Oh, hey, that's a good question, Vengeance. So Vengeance just threw a question in there. Do we think the push-pull mechanic is gonna will let us manhandle hover bikes around without riding them? If you think
Maybe.
about it,
hopefully.
you know, like using the force. No, I'm just kidding. No, that's actually.
I'm guessing not.
Well, I mean, if you think about the actual push-pull mechanic on a bike.
Right. That's
That
not
would
what
be pretty
that's
cool.
not what push pull is. Push pull is
Well, is it?
yeah.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
That's your definitive no, Vengeance. I'm sorry, your hopes are crushed. Moving right
It's for
along.
when you're EVAing, so you can grab onto things and move yourself around faster.
Ah, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, so I just realized that there was a link over there. Star Citizen Live, Adventures in Spaceships. Well, there's really not much in here to show, right?
Yeah, it's really just the two guys talking with Jared, and that's
Oh. Yeah,
that's kind of it.
Fair enough. That's probably why I didn't show it.
I
Anyway.
I did think that the one guy who's actually taking lessons as a glider pilot, so he actually has getting some experience.
Oh,
with
what's his name? What's his
gliders.
name? He has a cool name.
I don't remember his name. I'm
Dan, what's his
terrible with
name?
names. It's
Come on, chat.
it's in the,
Chat. What's his name?
It's in the YouTube video.
I give you
It's, and
100
the
points.
description-
100 points
The,
if you
the
tell us,
description of
chat.
the YouTube video there.
100 points, chat. Oh man, chat's just falling asleep.
Oh, but go back to Doc mentioning other attachments for the multi-tool and
Yes.
pushing and pulling.
Mhm.
The multi-tool is getting a tractor beam attachment.
When?
Woo! At some
What?
They
point.
didn't. They did not say
At
when.
some
They-
points.
They,
At
they,
some
they-
point.
they-
Some points.
but pretty soon. That's actually Dan Truffin, one of the lead devs in the Frankfurt studio, was talking about that as one of the next implementations for another attachment, but also a very important mechanic to test out.
Well, it
tractor
is,
beams.
yeah.
Because
Well, like, remember
and tractor beams are a
way-
big thing. We
Well,
need
remember
tractor
way
beams for a lot
back
of
in the
stuff.
day? Remember way back in the day with the old cargo mechanics, the grabby hands thing? They had
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that was
Hey,
actually
how's it going, buddy? Good to see you.
the cargo jack, which Todd Pappy actually confirmed.
Mhm.
The cargo jack is still planned. So
Yep.
a lot of people don't understand that cargo is intended to be moved around manually, and
Right.
we're going to have much larger cargo containers, like some of those that we see at the outpost,
Right.
that are like 10, 20, 50
Yeah, it's
SCU
not push
cargo.
button, click, and then cargo's mysteriously loaded.
Yeah, it
It's,
doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't just
oh, yeah, you
magically
have to load
happen.
it.
Yeah, and so it will actually be able to move cargo around, and that was one of the big things I was so upset about. The community being upset about the Valkyrie not having cargo. It doesn't have a cargo grid to be able to do cargo trading currently, but you would still be able to manually move crates. So
Right.
Yeah,
you'd
but they
still
wouldn't be
move your damn
secure
nano
in
crates.
flight.
I'm sure there'd be a way to do that.
I just
but-
want the ability to have cargo on my ship and turn off the gravity for it so it just flies off. So I'm like, do a hard turn and like fling my cargo somewhere. Because I'm going to load it up with industrial waste. Right across the windshield. Yeah. I think that'd be awesome.
Grabbing hands 1.0 shit. Well, like
Right?
when they showed the first concepts of grabby hands, that was a very long time ago.
I know,
So,
that's what, but I mean,
if you look at anything back then, it was shit. Look what we have now. So, yeah, we've come a
Well,
long way.
but I mean, that's the thing though, is that they're taking the best parts of what they had and
I
bringing
think it's
those
great.
parts forward. So yeah, I think
And we
it's great.
essentially have grabby hand. We can pick up a coffee cup and drink coffee right now.
That's right.
I love that. So we have grabby hands, and I think it's great.
Absolutely. All right, Bar Citizens.
Yes, we have pictures of Bar Citizens. Finally, some people took some pictures.
We actually
and I was able
have,
to
yeah, I
get some
know.
pictures.
So please, if you guys have a Bar Citizens, I don't care if it's 2 people. For the love of God, take like 100 pictures and send it to us. It's okay.
yes.
We keep. Well, I'm a total victim for it. I missed the last Ohio Bar Citizens, and Dragar, you son of a bitch, you just forgot to take pictures. But no, I mean, so yeah, please take
he
pictures.
got one half-ass picture. Of,
Yeah, I know. You
like,
and him and Pixel, or no, it was Jade Brown. It was Jade Brown, wasn't it? Anyway.
Oh yeah, Jade the Brown. And
But
and
yeah.
Pixel.
So please take pictures of the events. Have fun, man. Show us because we would love to show them just like
Comics
this.
said, yeah, I agree with Comics said. When we can chug a pumpkin spice beer, it's game over, man.
Ugh.
Yes.
Ugh.
So this is Dallas Fort Worth. Yeah, this is Dallas. This is the bar we were at, Jordan. Remember?
What?
Wasn't it down? Oh God, no, it wasn't.
No,
it looks
we
a
were
lot
in
like
Dallas.
it.
We were
Did
we
they
were in
design
Austin.
all the bars in Texas the same?
That looks like the
really.
ginger. It looks like the Gingerman.
Yeah.
The Gingerman bar.
Well, here's the other one. This
Yeah,
is...
there's a really cool bar there called the Gingerman.
Oh, okay.
And
so then
the girl there at the table is Anchor, and she's from Houston.
Oh, wait,
She was
there we go.
visiting Dallas
There we go.
because I don't
Anchor,
think I
okay.
don't unless that was a Houston bar citizen.
There are 2 girls.
444.
back
Yeah,
there,
this is called.
Yeah,
this
the
is
one
Dal-
on the one
this is-
on
this
the,
is
on
Dallas.
the lower left.
Yeah, this is Dallas Fort Worth, according to the notes. That's Dallas
Yep.
Fort Worth, and then here's San Antonio.
Although it might be Houston, so don't hold us to that.
Anyone?
This one is San Antonio.
Bueller?
This one is San Antonio, though. I know this is
Okay.
San Antonio.
Okay, well then
Yes.
they are in the correct order. So this is down. So this is that the one you're talking about? Her right there, or her
Can't
right?
see
Oh,
your
sorry.
mouse pointing.
Or her right there.
Yes. Yes, that's Anchor. So she's the bar citizen organizer for Austin. She was also a
Oh, cool.
volunteer in at the Austin Citizen Con.
Oh, very cool. Yeah.
Yep.
So we love seeing these guys. Please send
Very
us all your bar citizen photos. We love showing.
We
them.
love seeing bar citizen pictures because it's an amazing experience for nerds to get together in the real world. I linked the bar citizen website there. There's 70 discords around the world for bar citizen, and we're gonna be talking about bar citizen a lot more here in just a minute.
So there was a little pip that happened on my Discord earlier. Just so you guys know, a certain individual who was a very cool guest on our show twice now, so that gives away a little bit more, may be joining us for the All Ohio Citizens Meet in spring, and it might be Dad Lando. So Dad Lando might be joining us for our All Ohio Citizens.
Oh, nice.
Stay tuned because if we do, Jordan, I'm
That
gonna
would
have to
be
get your ass up here. Doc, you should try and get here. Stim is definitely going to be here. We're going to plan it around. But, I mean, I think that would be a super cool meetup, and we'll do like a little something special. So, yeah,
it'd be
speaking
cool.
of bar
It'd be
citizens,
cool to
that
see
would
Dad
be-
Lando again.
that would be super cool. But, yeah. Go on.
Would be cool.
That's right.
and then so Sunday we had a small event.
Yeah, small event. So I have something
we had a
special.
small event.
I have something special for this as well. So I'm gonna play this B-roll while I go get something special. Go ahead, talk.
Yeah, so we had the 890 jump regatta on Sunday. So we finally got together. I think I had about 43 folks from the jump club and 7 security folks, and we managed to get I think there were about 36 jumps at peak, and we got about 31 to 33 or so in this image where we gathered them above Fort Tressler, above Microtech, and then we took them all down and landed at the spaceport. And it was just we launched with 50 players, so we had a completely full server. I was actually turning people away. I had a lot more people that wanted to come in just from the jump club, and we didn't even get to get a lot of people I wanted to bring in from the yacht club. And there is Jump Cat.
In honor of the awesome event,
Yes,
I grabbed Jump Cat.
Jump Cat.
Brought her down here. Jump
Poor
Cat.
Idris cat.
Oh, Jump Cat's awesome. She's the best.
Wonderful Jump Cat.
I have to take her upstairs now. She's probably mad at me.
Yeah, so
Look,
so this-
there's a
this-
jump
this-
on
this-
screen
this,
right now. Compare that with the thing on his face, and you can tell that they're not.
It's
the
a
same.
triangle. It's the same triangle. It's the
No,
same
it
triangle.
has a tail.
It's the same triangle.
No, it's an Idris.
The Idris isn't even triangular.
Yeah, we had this argument
The
earlier.
the Idris has a pointy nose, and then it's long and straight. It's not even triangular.
She is Jump Cat because I said she's Jump Cat. That's Athena, by the way. She's awesome. That's the name of my jump.
Yes.
We've officially named her that. So, anyway, yeah. So
Yes.
I knew we did
So,
the regatta.
hopefully
No, this.
we'll get bigger servers in the future, so we can have more
No,
folks.
that was
'cause
still
we gotta-
really impressive.
It was amazing that it performed so well. We were on for 4 hours with no crash.
Yeah,
4
yeah,
hours.
and it
That's
looked like it was pretty
awesome.
stable too, which was great.
Yeah, it was super stable. I mean, frames were tanking. We were getting about 18 FPS in space, and then we were down to like 8 FPS on the planet.
Yeah,
But
you can see it here.
It didn't crash. Yeah, it was slideshow citizen there.
When I first saw that on Twitter, I had to stop for a second. I was like, "What am I seeing right now?" And
Well-
I'm like, "Oh, it's a blanket of 890 jumps."
No, the best is I would
Yeah,
love to know, was this the most expensive get-together as of yet? Because I think it would be.
It
Probably.
would have to be.
I would think so, yeah.
There hasn't been anything else like it before
Yeah, like
in the history of Star Trek.
87
Yeah, it's only
890s and a
like 30
partridge and
grand.
a carrot tree.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Because we
Yeah.
had what like 6 or so, we had 7 Carracks. So I made the mistake of us trying to go back up to Tressler and bring down a bunch of Carracks, and so we ended up losing daylight because like right here, it's sunset, and then also everybody was kind of didn't have very much fuel because fuel really sucks with the 890 right now. So
Yeah, it
we went
does.
on a we took off after dark and flew over New Babbage, which just looked absolutely amazing. And then we went up to the North Pole with the last half dozen that hadn't run out of fuel, and Spectre landed with 0 fuel. And then we started
That's called
blowing up
crashing.
ships. Yeah, kind of crashed. And so then we had some pretty spectacular explosions. We started blowing up Carracks and 890s, just self-destructing. And,
Yeah, I
like,
mean, it
was
looks... It really... the space one looks
It
the
was-
best, I think. And that is just...
it was pretty incredible. And then there's actually one when we were up at the at the North Pole that
Do you have
where
it?
where we parked them in a pie. Yeah, let me post this other one. I just got this uploaded this afternoon. So we parked these up at the North Pole in kind of a pie formation.
Mm-hmm.
Is this the right one? And then we all got out on the nose, and just the scale was just crazy.
Yeah, I saw a lot of pictures coming in, so it was pretty awesome to see.
Yeah, this is the one. Post that in.
Give it to me.
Post it in the show channel.
There we go.
Yeah, the scale of it was just crazy.
This is on hamburger. Oh, this is gifting. Okay. All right, here. It's loading. Loading. Hey,
Yeah.
Dalamars, thanks for the
Yeah.
tip, buddy.
Oh, thanks, Dalamars. Yeah, Owen X in chat was he was our
Delamar?
videographer,
Call him-
and he
Doesn't call him Delamar.
videographer. Here we go.
Dalamar.
Here we go. Here's some scale action for you.
Yeah. Oh, ONX got.
Oh my
some-
gosh, look at the nose.
Got great footage.
It's
Yeah,
looks
just look
hilarious.
how big it is. And there's a guy over on the other one, like they're just so freaking huge. That's just the nose of the ship.
Yeah, I saw that earlier when I first saw it. I thought like something was wrong or they had like glitched
Yeah, it looks
or
looks massively
they
discaled.
morphed down or
It's-
something. I'm like, oh
Yeah,
no.
it's hard to tell what it is until you. Holy crap! That's the nose of like 6 jumps all parked together, like standing on them. It's just
Oh, those
just
all landed?
actually
Yeah, those all landed.
insane.
Nice.
yeah, yeah. The last
I-
6 that had enough fuel to land at the North Pole. So we took
That's-
off.
and that's where they
launched them to
stopped.
the pole, and that
graveyard.
was that was
Yeah, an 890 graveyard. Bring fuel. We have enough alcohol for at least another hour.
Oh, yeah,
It's just amazing what the visuals like you can get. Yeah, I mean, like some of the things that you're able to do and get together. You see some
Yeah, and just
things that you just
totally,
don't see
totally
in Star.
unplanned. Yeah, you
Right.
don't even necessarily plan any of the stuff, and it's like you look around and it's like, holy crap! It's just amazing views and scales and Spectre said that there was a huge geyser underneath the ship. I didn't even realize it, and we took off and flew down in a snub down to the ground, and we're walking around. And there's this huge geyser throwing up water and steam and stuff underneath the ships, which
Cleaning
is
the underside.
yes,
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
undercarriage.
Secretly, that's what they were there for.
I have a request, Joe Rune. Next time you do that with that many jumps, can you load them all with ballistas and then at the end just pew pew pew.
Start blowing everything with the ballistas. The problem with the ballista is that you can't actually harm a jump. We did
Oh,
that.
really?
Yeah, last
No.
Monday of last week. Spectre had come in and he had a
Challenge
crime stat.
accepted.
That was when we had 10 jumps last week. And just completely unplanned, and so everybody started trying to blow up Spectre, and we couldn't. Like we didn't have enough firepower to blow up. Like there was a ballista. I was shooting at it with a Defender, and Ed had a Vanguard, and we had a bunch of small ships, and other ships were shooting with the turrets, and we just couldn't damage it.
Well, all you gotta do is get inside that shield arc, and then that pretty much does.
Yeah, and Linear said we had one Eclipse.
Oh, an
Yeah,
Eclipse
that
should
was-
be able to take it. Oh, okay. Yeah, interesting.
No.
No?
Torpedoes
the Ares
will-
Ion.
Three torpedoes.
Hey,
They're
Ares
dead.
Ion. Yeah, that would definitely do the job. Well, at least
Yep.
get it close.
An Ares.
A couple of them. I don't know if one would do the trick.
I would
Yeah,
agree
true. It
with that.
might take 2.
Yeah, because just
Yeah.
its shield regen power.
It's only,
alone,
it's
'cause
only
of
one
capital
size
class.
7.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
one size 7. A twin size
Yeah, you
7
might-
would start to work on that shield. But the
needs
shield's got
to.
a lot of hit points. No,
It
one.
needs to. No, it needs to.
I
It
like
needs to be
being
center line
isometric.
mounted because it's
No,
retarded the way
no,
it
where
is.
it is.
It's like.
No, it's not everything has to be isometric.
Anyway, you mean asymmetric? Oh yeah, asymmetric. Yeah, you're right. Never mind. Symmetrical. Symmetrical. Go on. Moving right along.
Symmetrical. Not asymmetrical.
Balance.
All right. So let's see.
Okay,
Oh,
my next special beer.
Oh, he's curating a beer. Wait. Listen to the.
Yes. So,
Son of a.
so this.
Sommelier is speaking.
yeah,
Nice.
So this is an extra special beer here.
We're looking at the side beer. Looking at the side. Turn it.
Side.
Hey, there
All
you
right.
go.
we
Maple
go.
bacon. Oh God.
Maple bacon coffee porter. Look at that label. Beautiful beer, and it really has just this rich undertones of actual maple and bacon and coffee and porter, and it's just the most perfect balance. And they didn't used to have a normal size bottle, that you could only get it in a gigantic bottle. It was like $25. So one beer, I'm splurging. It's a $5 beer.
$5.
$5 for a
bargain.
beer.
It's a bargain.
It is a bargain.
Bacon in there.
For this beer, oh man, it is so good.
Yeah, I don't know. Maple syrup. I'm just not a beer fan. But I mean, I would probably
bacon,
try it. I would definitely
coffee.
try it. Not bad, not bad.
I appreciate guys who love porters and stouts and love those flavors because I'm a food guy. And I love the
So good.
passion that you bring to it, but I just personally I can't do it.
I love
I'd
pork.
rather have a
Too
port.
Mm,
I'd rather have a
but
port.
oh my god, it's so
I
good.
would not.
So
I like a
good.
good porter, a good stout. They're good for you, but I don't like food that much in general.
Yeah, me neither.
I like porters. I like stouts only if they're not
Unless
bitter.
you classify
I like them
this
very,
as
very
food.
smooth.
I don't.
I classify this
As a doctor.
Food is great. As a doctor, that's not fuel. That's what we call jet fuel. Anyway.
A little JP8.
That's right.
So good.
Little A1.
So good.
Or J2.
And
All right,
then,
this
so
week in
moving on
Star
to
Citizen.
this week in Star Citizen,
Yeah. Which had a very
Which
special
had-
picture in it.
yes, from our very own Captain Raul.
Right there. Which is a great shot.
Beautiful Carrick image.
So that's over Crusader?
It's a beauty.
No, that's not Crusader.
It's not?
No, it's probably Hurston. It's got that kind of. It looks like
Yeah.
Hurston. It's got that kind of
It's
orange.
got a sick atmosphere, so it's gonna be Kirsten.
Yep,
Great
I'm
shot,
thinking
No
Hurston.
though.
okay.
Absolutely great shot.
Definitely. Haskahat says it's Hurston. He would know.
He would know. He knows the exact
Now
color
consulted an
blend
expert.
Yes. We are now exactly
He knows
where we
the
need
color of every moon and every planet.
to be. Mhm.
Uh,
And he has a chroma correction for every one of them.
Yep.
So keep an eye out for Wednesday, an infographic digging deep, pun fully intended, into the numbers of mining. So that should be interesting to see how much mining is going on, who's doing what mining.
It's a big way to make money right now. I mean, obviously transport is one.
Mining is a fickle beast. If you're gonna do it, you have to spend time finding the right rocks to mine,
Very true.
or
Yes.
it wastes your time because then you just mine a bunch of garbage and you get like 1,000 UHC out of a mole load. But I did some mining this weekend with a couple of friends in a mole, and we made about 100K, and in about
Each?
3 hours. No,
Each or oh, okay.
no, in about
with-
2.5
with-
3 hours.
Between three of you,
Yeah,
two between three. So that's
there's-
30,
there's
30
4 of us,
33,000.
full mole.
Four.
Not bad.
So
Everybody made
Sorry,
20.
so 25,000 over 3 hours. So it's about 8,000 an hour.
They're about.
Yeah, I
Which
still
isn't
think
so
transport
great.
beats it if you know the routes.
Transport beats it, yeah.
Yeah, currently.
Now, if you get really lucky,
all that
though,
to be
you
found.
make. Like our first load, we made 18K. Our second load, we made 33K, and our fourth load, we made 60K. So it was.
Yeah, it all
Yeah,
depends on the
right.
rocks.
Lucky.
Yeah.
And
Sure.
the last load was only 66%. Like if we had stayed longer, we would have made more, but we had to go.
Okay. Yeah, I still
Yeah,
think.
everything's
I
about
mean,
finding the right
mining
rock.
is going to be great when they start to add systems that are like, you know, high risk. You know, like Pyro is a great example. It's like
Yeah.
there might be something really good in there. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
By the end of it, everybody was getting good at mining, so all I had to do was fly, and we'd just hover over the rocks, and they'd quickly disassemble them and take all the good stuff out, leaving all the garbage.
Did y'all have the upgraded Helix mining heads?
Oh yes, yeah.
So,
Sure.
so that definitely helps.
Of course.
Yeah,
I had to
Mys-
buy those.
Mystic and I went cave mining the other night. That's when we got attacked. She made pretty good money doing the cave mining. How much did you make on that Red Mystic? That was like 30,000 in less than an hour, I think.
Nice.
Yeah, so she did pretty good. I just mostly a lot of head neck. 20,000. So she made 20,000 in it was
Like
less
that,
than
and
an
that's
hour.
hand mining though, because that's
And
a
that's
higher
FPS
value.
mining. FPS mining is really very profitable, and that's what I tell all the noobs. I mean, go get a mining tool and go cave. I mean, that's the best way to make money. Absolutely.
Just don't mind the blue stuff. Or is it the green?
The green stuff. Yeah. Dolvine is
Dolomite?
No, Dolvine. Yeah, not Dolomite.
Dolomite.
not worth very much, and it's very unstable.
Yeah, it's very unstable.
Oh yeah, and she actually found the missing guy. So we made, what was it, like
$750
5,000
apiece.
No, it was several thousand. I think it was like an 8,000 payout. So I think we
Oh,
made
nice.
4,000 apiece.
So how
Those
does
are
that
pretty big.
work?
Yeah,
Somebody told
you
me
get
about
4,000 for finding the guy, and
So
then
Yeah.
how does that work? As
the
soon
hit-
as you find him, you get the money, or do you have to like?
Yeah,
You have
yeah.
to-
Yeah.
As soon as
Yeah.
you
You
find,
have to F-click on him. You have to F-click on him.
yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah. But
Because
F
I've
click
heard
and
about this, and
dirty.
I found
we
the
made
guy and I
4,000
didn't get it, so I didn't know.
so it was an 8,000 payout. We made 4,000 each.
Yeah,
that was
you
a
just
nice payout.
take his mining tool though, and that way you make some more money.
I didn't realize that.
Well, you're not going
I
to use
didn't-
it anymore,
I
buddy.
didn't-
so
Yeah, he's dead.
I'm going to borrow it.
I'm just
Oh,
gonna
Mystic
take
said it was
this.
bugged for a long time. Yeah, okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah, we never got
Because I
the
found
payouts.
him and like was like, I know I'm supposed to get paid for this,
Yeah.
and I had no idea how to do it. So
Yeah,
cool.
they
Very cool.
finally got that fixed. But nobody goes cave mining anymore. Everybody's off doing other stuff.
It will work.
There's so much to do in the verse, and you start doing things and you forget about other things.
Yeah,
Like,
you
I
always
hadn't
do
even back
you
to
always
Eric.
do the last hype thing, not the current
Yes.
hype thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
the shiny red object.
Things nobody's done.
Right, he's like, woo, shiny.
Have you done much cave mining, Dan?
I have actually, yeah. I enjoy it. Like, I think it's just a lot of people right now with the persistence and with money.
Mhm.
I think when it gets to a point where like whatever money you make doing mining is not going to get wiped patch to patch. Like, I think you'd see a lot more people like kind of doing it consistently just to
Sure.
make money.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I totally agree with that because that's a huge thing, and they're gonna struggle with that for a long time. But I mean, I really think it's getting.
I like mining across the board though. The hand mining, the mole, like that's a really fun cooperative experience. So
Mhm.
they've got a lot of great groundwork there. I think they need a little more variety too. I want those like really rare and super expensive materials. I think right now it's like kind of still a limited scope of things you can go out there and mine.
Yeah.
You'd actually be surprised. So I'm also a member of the UEMC as an affiliate. I'm not real active with them. The United Earth Mining Corporation. They're the largest, most active mining
God, if
corp. So
Stim was here, he
I know
would be
them well.
showing his shirt.
I'll do
and
the
doing a
I'll do the
dance.
stem plug there. But some of those guys, you see them like making huge hauls, just in a prospector.
Yeah, you can make good
like,
money.
I'm not saying you can't make
Yeah.
money. I think the variety of game, but where right now it's just kind of like, okay, you just go out and search for like these few best materials and that's what you mine. Like
Right.
I want to see that one that's like super super rare but super expensive payout kind of thing. So it just adds that layer
Well,
of excitement and
that's-
the exploration
that's
factor.
It's like finding Bexalite. That's pretty rare, and it's really worth
Yeah.
it.
Okay, cool. So that's already I'm not like an expert enough to fully weigh in on mining, but I that's just kind of my.
Yeah. There are things that are very hard to find, and there are things that you need at least 2 beams to crack. So they make it where if you find the rare stuff while mining, if that's all you harvest, you'll make a crap load of money.
Mhm.
But if you just willy-nilly mine everything, like there's a chart that we have in the info links on the
On our
Yacht Club
awesome Discord of
Yes.
excellent knowledge.
right? and it tells you like if they're at least this percent mine them, if they're at least this percent mine them,
Mm-hmm.
and it scales up to tell you which ones are there. And like we
Yeah,
were having fun.
Yeah, we do collect the best information that's available out there in the community and accumulate it in our info links in the Discord. So from ship components to mining values to where to buy everything, anything that comes out, we accumulate that information in there. So it's just a great repository of.
That's awesome, guys.
information.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Very cool.
Get the Discord.
Well
Yeah, in the
connected
Discord.
community. Ooh, that sounds good.
And like I said, we get Haskell screenshots.
Yeah, Haskell screenshots
Yes.
daily.
He shares his beautiful screenshots.
He
with
throws
us.
he throws us all of his good ones and then all of just this rubbish ones, which you look at and you're like, God, how do you do that?
He just really has talent. Well, even like Mystic takes beautiful shots.
Oh,
and,
Mystic
like,
takes great.
we'll-
You take a lot of really
and-
good ones.
And we'll be at the same place, the same thing, taking almost the same screenshot, and she'll take it. It's like, oh, here's just look. She's just so much better at it. But we spend a lot of time taking screenshots. It's that's our pastime.
It's worth it.
Screenshots and shenanigans.
I wonder how many gigs of screenshots we have on our Discord now.
I wonder if are they keeping all of them, or do they eventually like go away? Because you're
No,
right.
they're there. You can scroll back for
Infinite
days.
storage. Days, and you can scroll for days. And it
Yeah,
goes
you
back
can.
for-
I know.
I'm saying,
I've
scroll
done
back
it.
We
for
start-
days.
I've
we
done it.
started this a year ago, and we've been accumulating thousands and thousands of screenshots for a year now.
I'm pretty sure it's
Yeah.
millions.
I don't know if there's millions.
I mean, Star Citizen is just a screenshot generator, right?
Yeah, it is.
Like,
That's why we're here, right?
That's the goal of
I've
playing.
scrolled back about 6 pages already, 8 pages.
Well, I
and
know
it's
there
just
was
like
one
getting
point when
carrot pictures.
there was
that's just like 2 days.
there was
Yeah, I'm
one
still getting
point
carrot pictures here.
where I started to scroll back to try and catch up, and I
Like-
just gave up.
400 pictures in the past 3 days.
Yeah.
If your print screen button
Brilliant.
still has the letters on it, you're doing it
You're
wrong.
doing it wrong. That's right.
Yes, that's true. Somebody in one of the
true.
other Discord said it's the most expensive screenshot generator ever.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah, right. How many millions was spent on this game? All right, moving right along.
Moving right along. What's next on
It
the
is
lore
in-
post? Instrument of
yeah.
Surrender Part 2. Did anybody read the lore post?
I unfortunately did
So-
not.
Stim did.
Yeah, Stim
yes.
did. Damn it, he's not here.
I'm sure Stim did. Somebody mentioned something about
Lost him next
Tavaran, Tavaran ship.
Oh,
Maybe.
Oh, so is that what this image here is?
We gotta say Teverin, so Stim feels like
Oh
he's here.
god, here we go. Mystic has over 14 gigs of screenshots. I could believe it.
I believe that.
I totally believe that. So the
14
Tavaran.
gigs
So
of
we think.
screenshots.
I mean, that looks
I
like
believe
a
that.
wicked looking ship in a weird angle, but
That's a
don't know.
Gladius.
No.
What? That's a Gladius.
No.
The one up on the left side.
White one?
Yeah,
Oh,
the
the
one
right
in the middle is
side.
Gladius. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
no.
Gladius.
What's that big long like thing right through the middle there on the right hand side?
Those are trails. Those are like contrails.
Oh, it's
That is
going
not a
away.
gladiator.
Okay. Yeah, you're right.
Yep,
You're right.
yep.
Okay, good enough.
Yep. Yeah, over on the far left side might be something.
Dan read about the whole lower post, but he's holding back right now, so we're just gonna move on. Or did you
Chemtrails.
actually read it?
Chemtrails. It's the chemtrails making us buy more ships.
Oh god, here we go. All right.
Let's see, what else do we have? The lore post, and then it's today, and I don't know what. Did we get anything else today? I've lost track.
Nope.
There's been so much stuff.
Well, there was
That
a
we
great
got-
post by
Traveler's Guide
our
to the
favorite.
Galaxy. We got Traveler's.
Who has the post from Xylo
Um,
about the
we let's see. Today we
Oh,
got the
that's
Mining
right.
in the Verse info link.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. There was a no, the
Yep.
the Carrick announcement.
The character.
Oh, yeah,
Post that because I don't have
Yeah,
it.
Yeah, the Carrick.
I've read it 3 or 4 times, but I don't have a link to it.
Scrolling back.
And
There it
then
is.
Doc, post that other one because I don't have that one either.
Here it is. In the show channel. I'll post that
Beautiful.
main also.
So yeah, this was a great post by our
What?
Lord and Savior
What?
son, Xylo.
What the hell is Cardiff making? Macaroni and cheese with tang?
No, yeah, well, don't watch Maine. Bad things happen in Maine.
I was
Fair
gonna
enough,
say
it's
that's my
usually-
favorite screenshot from the Discord.
Macaroni and
Okay.
cheese with tang? That
Okay,
actually
so-
sounds interesting.
For all the people that are not involved in our Discord, this is the sort of thing you miss.
Yes, all of the newest news
It
comes
adds
out
the
instantly.
orange flavor.
Oh, and this, yes.
You know, I seriously am gonna go have to try this after the show now.
Good luck.
Just to see if it's any good. Anyway.
So I have not had tang since I was a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't,
40
think- I
years.
can't, I can't recall
gotta
if I
be
actually
so-
have.
When it was
probably
brand
terrible.
new.
For like 40 years since I've had tang.
That has got to be terrible. All right, so let's talk about the awesome post that our Lord and Savior's son Xylo posted.
Yes, one of our favorite nerds in the entire universe.
Xylo, we love you, man. You haven't stopped by in a while. Maybe we scared him away.
The gibbeting.
Hey,
Yeah,
Jen
he's
and Sonic,
quiet.
what's up, buddy? Good to see you.
He's busy
here.
doing lots of stuff.
He's just quiet.
No,
Yes, so the Ample Carrick is about to land on the verse.
Mhm. So it's for everybody, right? Because he doesn't say anything about like not being for everyone.
Yeah, well, and it's coming to live.
Mhm.
I would estimate Friday because they like to drop stuff on Friday. Do y'all agree, Dan?
I
Doc?
would think so.
Any day now.
Any day.
Really, yeah.
Any day.
No reason.
But the other really big news is the 2948 UEE Exploration Pack, which is a $950 value for $695, is going up in price. So if you haven't bought it, go buy it. I've
you
talked
get
to a
another
bunch of
$400
people
we can actually do that. You do a giveaway.
I've talked to a bunch of people into buying that. In the
Carson.
past.
I may have bought 2
Many
more.
people.
Yeah.
That's a great pack. I think it's the
there's one
all-time
for
best
nine.
pack so far.
It is. Well, it's an incredible deal. It's like 30-something% off the value of the ships.
But it's like
Yeah, it's
really
one of
good
the
ships.
largest percentage off.
Yeah, it's a huge discount based on the Carrick price increase.
But there's no
and
ship
all the
in it
ships in
that
there.
sucks. That's the best part.
Yeah, they're and the Terrapin is the best $5 CCU to a Mercury ever.
Hey, now.
And I don't know.
Terrapin's a good ship.
The Terrapin is
I-
going to be a great
I-
ship.
The
It
Terrapin
just
is going
needs
to be a great
fleshed out a
ship,
little bit.
but I can't justify $220
It's the
In fact,
little turtle
yeah,
that
the
could.
Terrapin.
Wait. In fact,
right now.
With
where
armor
we're at
plating.
right now in the giveaway, if we stay where we're at, we're giving away a Terrapin tonight.
Okay.
Yeah, suck it.
I forgot to tell the guy when-
3 versus 1. Suck it, Jordan. And you can $5 CCU it next time.
Do I have a
I
have
have
one.
Do I have a Terrapin?
have
I got a
LTI
bunch of them.
shirt.
Yeah, I
I
got an
think
LTI original.
like-
I'll give it away.
Why can't I ever use any of my ships?
Because we beat you to the punch.
Yeah. Because you're old and slow.
Yeah. Oh, snap.
You guys are just trying to rack up concierge points that you don't need.
Yeah.
I'm so close to getting Wing Commander.
I'm so
I'm
close
this
to getting
close.
Legatus.
That's why you're just trying to get Legatus. That's
No,
why you're
no,
trying
no.
to cycle all these things.
Well, no, I mean, Terrapin's a great ship. I do agree. I think it's going to be an awesome
No,
ship.
it's a great. I love the
just
ship. I love the
needs
design.
figured out.
I love the design of the ship. When I first saw it, it's like I love that ship.
Mhm.
But there's just nothing you can really do with it right now. and
Right. It's when it gets like
$220.
long-range scanning or the ability to scan
Oh, yeah.
multiple things, that is going to be like massive. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. I actually bought 5. I don't know why.
I
there we
talked to a
go.
guy in the Florida Discord.
I
So
have 5 left.
So here's
gonna go?
here's the thing. If there's a lot of people who can't
Oh.
even see the pack because it's a concierge only pack.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
there's that.
thanks for the tip, Mystic.
Hey, Mystic, thanks for the tip.
So if you're not concierge, you can't actually even see that pack. So everybody's talking about it, and all these people can't see it. So what I told them is that like whatever level you're at, if you're at $300, you could spend $700, buy 7 cutlasses, and then melt them 24 hours later, and you have $700 in credit, and then you just buy the pack. So that gets you to concierge, so you can see the pack, and then you can melt that, have the credit to buy the pack.
Mm-hmm.
So even if you can't see it now, that's the way you can get this. And I like 3 people have done that in the past 24 hours. So, and that's
It's a
not going to
good
last
move.
very long. So if
No, it's a
you're
good move.
if you're
It really
trying to
is.
do that, you got to do that
Mhm.
like right now because this post says that the pack is going to go up in price probably on Friday. So it could be Friday
I'll buy
morning, could be
another one.
Friday afternoon. So you're rapidly running out of time to take advantage of best
Rapidly.
deal.
Hours are
Rapidly
left.
running out of time.
You better do it. now.
Yes.
Bye.
Mere hours. Go and get you your exploration pack right
We
now.
seriously do not make any money off of Star Citizen. We don't.
Like, it's-
In fact, we lose more than anything. A lot. No, I thought that was really cool. I mean, I hope they actually change the pack a little bit too. Like maybe adjust it in a way that it's not so much more expensive. Maybe take something out of it. I don't know. So
yeah,
we'll see.
I expect it to probably go up to $100 or something. Probably $7.95.
probably.
Or take the Dur out of it and keep the same price. But
I know,
then
I love the
either way,
Dur.
it's not as. I always love the Dur. I think.
But they're also changing the exploration mega pack, right?
Yeah, both of them are going to go up because the Carrick's gone up. So that's the other thing that we're anticipating is the Carrack itself may go up again in price come Friday, come live launch. That's what it seems like they're saying. And they did say that the CCU for the Expedition version, the white skin, will be available. They didn't say how much.
Oh, that's right. That's the other thing we didn't talk about.
Yeah, so that's coming also. That was also mentioned. So a lot of good information in that post that came out today.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if the price didn't go up Friday or whenever the live release is.
I'm glad that
It's
I got
already
mine in
technically gone up.
2016. I got the 2946 exploration pack, which was a very good one. So did
What did that have in it? What was different?
That was $495 for a Carrack, a Terrapin, and a Dragonfly.
Dragonfly Black. I've got.
Yep.
That's a
that
good
was
pack.
I have some of the
LTI, of
mega
course.
packs. Yeah.
Yes.
I have the
and
mega
it has,
packs from the same run, which have.
and it has a game package, and it has 20,000 UEC.
How many of those do you have?
Let me look.
That'd be a
I've
great
got
pack.
two of the Exploration Mega Packs. The Exploration Mega Pack has a Terrapin, a Dur, an Aquila, a Carrack, an 315, and a Dragonfly.
Yeah, but that's way more though. That's like.
Yeah.
But that's $8.95.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
I've
we're
got
not
two
gonna
of
make
those.
that. Not tonight, at least.
Yeah. running
15
low on packs
exploration
that I
flags from Vivac. Jesus Christ, Spectre. How much are they? How much are they, Spectre? The same ones we're talking about, or the one that Doc is
Yeah,
talking
they're
about?
15 exploration packs.
$6.95 once he's been buying them since.
Yeah, because those you could buy with credit, and you can just melt and cycle those through. So that's
Man, that's nuts.
a lot of people have quite a few of those.
So how many do you have, Dan? About what? At least 37, right?
Not quite.
That's
I
crazy.
have a modest fleet.
Modest Fleet, yeah. Yeah, well, you know, on this show, Modest Fleet goes like a whole new level. So,
Kidzilla says, my stock portfolio drops 10 Gs in 2 days, but CAG raising prices. We need a Corona ship virus.
hey, it's nice. Hey, Solar Mute, thanks
I
for
don't
the tip, buddy. $25
don't
let you
wanna talk
rename a
about it.
host. Get it in now.
Thanks, Solar
Get
Mute.
it in
Appreciate
now,
it,
buddy.
man.
Yell and show or main or anything you want, if you want to rename somebody. Well, that puts us to 350. So now what do we give away now?
What do you
Anyway,
wanna give away?
we got a couple more coins to go on.
Modest.
Nice. Go ahead, Jordan. You want to lead us to your favorite
Original
thing?
concept Carrack was $350.
Yeah, I don't think we have any of those.
That's a hell of a thing to give away when they're going to be worth $550 tomorrow. Or Friday.
Probably 600.
Or something.
Yeah, we don't have any of those
It might
listed to give away.
It might be. So actually, we're moving along to Dan's portion of the show.
Oh, I thought
We're talking about
Ooh.
PAX
Okay.
East.
Oh,
Talk about
PAX
PAX East.
oh yes,
PAX
this,
East.
very much this.
Go. PAX East, yeah, it's up on a Saturday. We're having a New England Bar Citizen go down. It's going to be, I think, the 5th annual one. We've got the same location, so we're expecting a crowd of like around up to 100 people. It's going to be a good turnout. Last year it was 88. Every year it gets bigger, so yeah, there's plenty of stuff in store to talk about.
Mainly,
Trying
bar
to get together
fights.
pictures. There you go. You got-
Modified.
Bar
Bar
fights.
So
You know, when
it's
you're in
something a little
when you're up in
challenging.
Upper New England, you always got to get in a bar fight. It's just standard procedure.
You know, you're at a crowded New England Bar Citizen. This guy next to you, he's bumping into
These
you, spilling your
guys,
beer.
right? These fucking guys. So tell us about that, because that's gonna be an awesome event.
Yeah, so in past years, we've had a couple of PCs set up at the Bar Citizen with Star Citizen running, and we'll usually have people can hop on. And we even had a rig running Wing Commander, so kind of new school and old
Nice.
school together.
Classic.
So this year, I got tapped on the shoulder by Wild Rooster to host. Wild Rooster's done an incredible job over the past few years pulling this
didn't get
event off,
punched.
so he's laid a lot of the groundwork. But yeah, he passed the baton. So this year I was like, all right, what can we do is kind of a little different and really engage a little more. And if we're gonna have the rigs there, so I said, why don't we do an in-game event that's happening with people participating that are not here. And then with our couple rigs, we'll have a couple of gaming stations that we can rotate people through. And a bar fight just came to mind. You know, it seemed to,
You're in a bar, you're with friends,
yeah.
bar fight. Just makes
the
sense.
melee system has come online. It's a bit of fun. Actually, if I can send you guys a video.
Oh yes, you can. Oh wait, is this the promo video? 'Cause we talked about this. Send it in whatever channel you can send it.
I just sent it in
there
Maine
we go.
in Yacht Club. So
There
this
we
is
Oh, no.
this is just a little kind of pre-test where we were working out some of the melee and testing it out to kind of get some ideas for how it would all work out. This is myself, Kai, and Grizz, the three of us. I have to say that, by the way, I'm not the only one that's planning this event. I've got a lot of help, mainly Kai and the Grizz. Two awesome guys, couldn't do it without them, so big shout out there. And they kind of helped me have a little fun.
Next to a Cutlass Red, that's perfect.
Smart gameplay.
More medical
Yes.
gameplay happening right now. He took a dive. No, this is gonna be super fun.
Yeah, so
Knife fights are
thankfully,
dangerous.
yeah, we're sticking to fist fights for the event, by the way. But at the end, we had to do, up the ante and pull out the knives.
Nice. Oh
Yeah,
yeah, if
every-
you got a bar
every-
brawl, then you need to whip out the knife.
Into a knife fight.
I gotta say the
Oh,
takedowns
it's
are a
so
lot of
fun.
fun. A lot of the
Yeah.
clips here are like of the behind the back takedowns.
Or the kick.
They're pretty cool.
There's the like one where you grab him by their head and you kick him in the stomach. That looks really
I think
Yeah.
there's a couple different ones. There's one where they does like the side kick to the knee to drop them,
nice. Took
and
a
then flips.
leg to the knee.
Side kick. You can kick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah, you
can't kick yet, but in the melee, you can just punch. But in the
There was
there's a
one.
melee takedown where you can you do a kick
Yep.
maneuver. It's in an animation that you don't really control.
There's one where you knee them to the
Oh,
face.
wow.
You like grab the back of their head and pull it down into your.
Right.
Yeah.
How do you do
Boom.
those?
I don't know.
No,
The
you're
few
damn
did it to me, and it
Wait.
was brand new.
Don't tell him. Don't tell
Oh,
him.
oh,
I've kept
Sorry,
it
you gotta
dark
figure it
this
out.
far.
you click. You
No,
click.
don't tell him.
Oh wait, Dan's telling us. How do you do it?
hold. Oh.
Click some things.
How do you do it?
Uh,
You know how to do
Server
it?
muted. Server muted.
What?
I'm muted.
Doc is meeting Dan.
Stop meeting people.
Stop being a dick.
No, tell us how, because I want to know. This is the advantage of watching the Yacht Club. You get to learn how to beat the shit. I mean, kindly take people down.
This is for the community. We've got 68 people here who want to hear this.
Yes, I want to know. Inquiring minds want to know.
we're gonna post it in the Yacht Club information tab in the Discord.
Oh, well played.
I tried to
Well-
Discord to find out.
Now you
Well-
do middle mouse button. Middle mouse
Oh,
button.
you bastard.
Ah!
Nice. Totally.
Hey, fair fights,
Yeah, I guess.
I also posted a picture of 2018 PAX East Bar Citizen in the show chat.
Right here.
Nice. Yeah,
Wow,
we always
that's a
get
big
a good turnout, a good crowd. It's an
Yeah.
awesome event, especially for those of us on the East Coast who feel left out.
Feel left out. You
trying
guys,
to feel
you
like
guys have the East Coast.
You guys have a good bar,
Social
Let me
elite.
see if there's anybody in there I can
And
wheedle out.
and it's Boston.
Baston. Baston.
Awesome.
Fast.
Eat, sleep, game, repeat. I see that guy's shirt. That's a great shirt. No, that's cool. That's a great job.
Good crowd.
Oh yeah, you got a bunch of people in that crowd. So yeah, it's always a good time. We've had, I think that year we had a couple of the guys from Turbulent. Benoit from Turbulent was there.
Yeah.
So this
I've
year,
seen that one.
we have Captain Zylo, Tyler
Oh.
himself. It's coming through with the
Right.
crew.
With the
They've got some special Microtech merchandise that you can
What?
get at PAX East
I-
Bar Center. Oh,
I
you might
saw
want to
that.
check the
Yeah.
Star Citizen Twitter feed and throw that up real quick.
Yeah,
Um,
let me get that.
yes.
Do link will show for
Put
Caps.
that up here for you.
Working for Caps now.
Working for Caps now. That's right.
Paste that in the show channel.
There we go.
Yeah, during the day on Saturday for PAX East, Tyler's going to be doing a cool scavenger hunt type thing on Twitter.
Nice.
for a midday meet and greet, and then later on in the evening he'll be at the New England Bar Citizen, going down at Brandy Pete's. Starts at 7 p.m. Our in-game event starts at... Oh, let me not say the wrong thing. 8 p.m. Eastern. I almost said 9. I'm like,
I thought it
wait, that's
was
not right.
9. I thought it was 9.
I thought it was 9. It's
I have
8.
on my
Yeah.
schedule just do the pregame at 8. So you better
Yeah.
get this right now. We're talking about it.
Yeah.
It's
No,
okay, whatever it is.
it's 9. It's 9. I was testing you guys. You passed. Good job.
Oh, great job.
It's on the
Well,
promotional.
I'll
It's only on the
see you at
promotional poster that I made. I think I would know.
So
It's okay.
pre-game's today.
It's okay. Yeah, pregame's at 8.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
that's the warm up. We're all gonna get drunk. We'll probably be passed out for the show, so it'll be very unavailable. But we're gonna be casting it right here on the Yacht Club. So, right?
Yep, we've got a few
So-
people taking part. We've got if I don't know if you guys can post the link up or I can send you the link.
Send it.
The
Yeah,
Spectrum
post
post.
a link in the show channel.
Let me get the Spectrum
I-
post.
Yeah, if you
I
got
could
that
show whatever you want.
handy.
Star Citizen, Drew Porn. Doesn't matter.
So-
I mean,
So, from what I understand, the Yacht Club is going to be hosting an 890 jump, and we're going to have a ship full of VIPs, and we're going to have a bunch of fighters, and we think we're going to have this in the bar, and so there's going to be a bar fight in the bar of the 890 jump with VIP spectators, and so the two computers at PAX will have two player characters, and they'll be letting people get in and out of taking over those and having bar fights from the bar in the bar of the 890 while we're streaming this on the Yacht Club.
Drinking
and I
heavily.
think Asi Peta is going to be covering this from a media standpoint.
Yep.
Me,
And,
Stim, Dan. Dan, you're gonna be on the cast. You're gonna be on the cast, right?
He's at the
Oh,
PAX.
okay. Yeah,
I think my hosting duties will preclude me from being, active.
Preclude. Very
Yep.
good word.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it'll be me and Stim at least. Aussie, is she gonna be joining us fighting?
I'll be here.
Okay, Jordan's gonna be
Right.
here. So it'll be,
Doc-
and we're gonna get a couple
Should be
views
here,
from
right,
the
Doc?
shop.
Yeah, it should be.
So yeah.
So all four of us talking.
Slippery!
Kai is going to be Kai's account will be streaming from the event. So if you want to kind of catch the live feed of the participants at the event, the goal is I think we're going to have Kai kind of like side by side with whoever's participating and have them both on the
Nice.
webcam feed. So Kai will kind of be that host. We're
Nice.
trying to get like an old 70s microphone.
Put it inside of an old TV frame and a CRT.
Shadow, do you think that you could have his feed as one of our
I've got
squares on
room
our
for
show?
9 feeds.
You can do all kinds of stuff.
I can do
So,
whatever the hell
yes.
you want.
That
He
would
can
be
Brady
so
bunch
cool.
it up.
That's right, man. Whatever you
That would be
decide
so
to put
cool.
in
So
there, we are gonna put it
so-
in there.
So we could be in like cinema mode in the jump, and have the live feed of the announcer from
Ringside.
from the bar citizen ringside. This would be
I
very
see
very
nothing
cool.
going wrong with this plan.
Yeah. Up until the point that Shadow gets knocked out. It'll be
Well,
fun.
no, yeah, right. Literally. No, I think it's a great idea. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Can't wait. So Saturday at 9 p.m.
This-
Eastern.
This Saturday, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. Fill in the blanks.
Tune in
they're
to the
out.
Yacht Club SC right where you're at now.
Yeah. So we've got Yacht Club. I think Daymar Rally is going to be shadowing Yacht Club as far as.
Yep.
We've got Daymar Rally sponsoring. Got to throw out some shout outs to the sponsors too. JRDF is going to be throwing them some
Nice.
house prizes. We might see if we can do some
Captain
of that. on
Richard
the
is going to
screen.
be.
Captain Richard is going to be in attendance. He's got some physical merchandise as well as 300i to give away. So we've got a couple of ships dedicated to the giveaway for the online component. So whether you're watching the stream or you're one of the people participating, which by the way, we still need some fighters. So let's try and flesh this thing out. If you want to raise up your dukes, let us know in
Drunken
the
boxing.
Yacht
Here
Club.
we go.
Yeah, let us know because we could use all the fighters we can get with more meat for the grinder.
That's right. There's not enough blood on this floor. No, that sounds
one big
great.
sponsor, Odyssey Interstellar. They're giving away Pisces starter package, so that's awesome. That's definitely going to be one of the giveaway prizes for the in-game event.
Very cool.
So whether you're at home and you want to watch, you can come, or if you're in Boston, you want to come down to the event, or if you want to get in-game, let us know through Yacht Club. So there's a lot of ways to participate, and that's what it's about. It's about inclusion. We're just trying to get everyone together and have a good time.
Nice. Yeah, that is gonna be. It's a great idea. I can't wait. Hopefully it turns out well and doesn't turn into a massive bar brawl. I just have to start throwing grenades.
Oh, it's gonna be a hot mess by the end. It's
Oh,
just
yeah.
gonna
It
be
will be a verbal.
people
I'm arming myself with
beating
as
each other
many
up.
grenades as I can get for crowd control.
No grenades. No grenades.
Crowd control? That's more like crowd disbursement.
Well, we're just whatever. That'd be great if we would have
Get the crowd to disperse.
like shock
Mystic,
grenades.
bring your cutlass red.
Oh
Keep
yeah,
your
yeah.
cutlass red outside.
Yeah, we're gonna need a lot of medical gameplay here.
Might
need a
need more
couple
than
of
just the
ambulances.
one 890. Yeah, we'll need a couple of ambulance. Just
That's brilliant. No, it's a great thing. Can't wait for it. So this Saturday,
apparently
9 p.m. Eastern on the Yacht Club SC.
Apparently, the Atlanta crowd is doing a Bar Citizen, and there's talk of maybe I was seeing if they could. They're definitely going to try and watch it at the Bar Citizen, but I'm trying to see if they can
oh yeah, definitely.
bring a rig to theirs and add a contestant from there. So
Oh, that would be,
that would be
that would be
great.
awesome.
the only thing better than having one live Bar Citizen that's tied into an online
Yeah.
gaming event is two
have two
live Bar
live-
Citizens.
Broadcast
And-
live
and
on the
you-
Yacht Club,
you-
the Silly Boat Show.
You been in touch with Chanticleer about that?
Yes, I have. So we'll see if
Awesome.
we can make. I imagine one of those guys or girls can bring a rig to the event. And
I bet he could make it happen. He's pretty resourceful. He's been running a great Bar Citizen. Atlanta Bar Citizen started right after my Florida Bar Citizen in 2016. I think there's first one was like at the very beginning of 2017.
And
it
y'all
was actually,
fighters down there.
Yep, they are fighters down there. It was crazy that Korean gamer drove from just outside of Atlanta to Orlando that Saturday and stayed there all day and then drove back that night. It's like crazy wild dedication. And then he went out
boy,
there
you're not
and
drinking
started
enough.
Bar Citizen.
Yeah.
And then he turned it over to Chantigro when he moved to Pensacola. And it's like there's just so many really passionate people in this community that are so just driven to bring nerds together and it's such a
Vengeance!
What's up, Vengeance?
oh thanks
My
Vengeance
goodness.
7 months.
It's like he's a mod or something. No, just kidding. Thank you,
Yeah.
Vengeance. That was awesome. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the community is awesome. I mean, there's just hands down awesome. So, anyway. All right, so we have one last thing. Or, well, not really.
Okay, we have something.
Well, it's.
Dude.
Oh.
Do we? Are we doing something?
That's the last thing on my list.
Dude.
We already got it.
I know. Well, soon, probably Friday.
It's almost here because not everybody has it if they
oh,
haven't
I was
been
right
to
under
you.
Jared too, doing that. Could someone clip that?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Oh, in perfect sync. Very nice.
That's perfect. We should probably all do that. It's like
Oh, I gotta get you on it.
It's like the
I think I
conga line.
I
Let's
gotta
go.
this way. I gotta do it. Yeah. Oh,
Am I doing it the right way?
No, other way.
No,
Other
I'm
way.
doing it the
Other way.
wrong
Come on, Doc. Come on, Doc.
Other
Get
way,
in
this
it.
way.
Come on, Doc.
No, I
Come
way.
on, Doc.
I
We gotta
can't
clip it.
follow
Come on, Doc. Drink more. Drink more. Yeah. You should just do like one finger.
gotta clip that. Hopefully
I
somebody
know,
clips that.
Tina, I know. Somebody will clip that.
It's a good one.
That's great.
So yes,
That's a
coming
good one.
most likely Friday.
Jared does it best, though.
Yeah.
Still give it to
He
Jared.
really gets into it.
And what's gonna fill the void of all these memes?
Yeah,
the
no,
new
you can't.
memes.
Yes.
Yeah.
The next
the Mercury
memes.
memes.
Yes, the next
That-
memes.
I still think it should be the Polaris since it won
I
the vote.
agree. I agree. 1,000%.
Give Polaris.
But far more people want the Mercury than want the Polaris.
Yes, but they don't.
Lies!
So-
It's because they don't know how awesome the Polaris is. We ran a poll, damn it.
Yeah, we
They
did.
know how awesome it is. They just don't own a $750 ship.
It was $625 when I bought it.
Well,
That's right, it
620,
was.
600.
I got actually. I think I have two LT. Actually, I have two. I have number 002. I'm number 2. That's not
Number
something
2.
to be happy about.
Did you happen to get a clip of? Did you guys manage to jump the cyclone into the Carrack?
Oh God, yeah, we did.
Graham,
Somebody
did you
post
get-
that.
Did you get a clip of that?
Oh God, you make me do work. I think I do. I think
What
I
does
do.
number 2 work for?
Who's number 2 work for? Not number 1. Oh man, I know I have a picture of this. Well, I'll hunt it down.
Yeah, I think Masso's correct. Get BMM. That's probably what we're gonna get next.
Yeah, I would agree with that. It's probably gonna be that.
That's not going to be next. That's a year and a half away at least.
I didn't say it's gonna be next, but the Givening doesn't matter what's coming next. It matters what
The Givening does not care what is next.
The giving is about what the most people in the community
The gi-
want the most.
Yes.
No, it's
yes.
what the loudest
The
people in the
Givening does
community
not
want.
care.
Mercury.
No, it's
The
the
Givening
loudest.
glances over insignificant ships.
Yeah,
That's right.
exactly.
Just
And
passes
Mercury's
right
an
by.
does not
insignificant ship.
care.
It's coming
The
in
Merc-
4.1. Nobody needs to give for the friggin' Mercury.
Because it's
Fine.
almost here. It's like,
Yeah, we need to give for the Polaris.
It
or
will
the
never
BMM.
have the
Yes.
hype that yeah.
Nothing.
Anyway, it was
Not-
deserved.
nothing
Yeah.
will
Nothing will
Carrack
ever
hype.
have the hype of the Carrack.
I don't know. The BMM's pretty hyped.
It's probably the next
Some
most
people,
hyped ship.
some people think
I
it's
would
gonna have
say.
like 2,000 SEU of cargo.
Some of us do.
Some of us.
Madness.
Madness. Nice. Oh, I think I found it.
If the Carrack can have 500 in those 3 little bays, all it is 4 times that.
Yeah,
That's
and
not that
it's
much.
gonna be like 20
Volu-
meters longer, so totally 4 times the volume.
Volumetrically, it's like,
4 times the volume of the Carrack, sure.
we don't know what size it's going to be. It hasn't
Yeah.
really been started yet. John Crew said they're
have that
currently
much
thinking of around 160 by 160 with their wingtips.
Right.
The problem is that using those metrics, the wingtips of the one with the really long wings, it limits it so much that they're going to have to go with the one with the shorter wings and the little bigger body. There were some really amazing looking better Carrack images, and the ones that we've seen since then don't look nearly as cool. So who here's a fan of the Bandit Merchantman? Dan?
Oh,
Shadow? Dog?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bandit
Yeah.
Merchantman fan? Does everybody own
Yep.
one? Everybody owns maybe a couple?
A
At least-
couple.
At least one or two. It's like hell.
At
Even
least
I
6
own
or
two.
7. At least 6 or 7.
I've got two. It's like,
Let's go with several. I have several.
everybody has several. It's one of the best bargains in the game at $250. If you got it at $250, it was by far the best bargain of the game. But the one image of it coming into land on, was it Shubin Station or something like that, at one of those asteroid stations, that was the best looking version of the ship. And
So I found cyclone jumping.
you
And
know,
I
you
was the
found it?
first one.
Cool.
I was the first one to make it in. So this is jumping at.
Oh, that's not the one.
Man,
I'm
there
looking
it
for.
is. Yeah! The view is so pissed because I actually jumped the first one to jump it in.
Can't let him show me up.
Yeah, so that was like.
Go a little further.
But I don't have the clip of the time when he jumped in and I was outside of mine and I had the blast wall up. He would have totally pinned me between the wall. But yeah, good times. Cyclone jumping.
All right, there it is.
That was
All right,
Friday.
here we go.
This is
2,
the image
1.
right there.
Nice moves.
Send it.
Woo.
Woo! Oh, did you put it
So
in?
what are we giving away tonight?
Well, we've got what?
350?
Tree Fitty. What do we got?
350.
What do we got for Tree Fitty? We got a Hurricane LTI.
Okay, here's the Bandit Merchantman that I like the look of.
Oh yeah, I would agree with this. This is definitely the
This was the one that was the best looking,
That's like
and
very
it's
eye friendly.
the wings are not as wide as the ship is long.
Right. Yeah, which is my number one thing that I hate the most about it. Cause it's like
You don't
just,
like about this one?
No, I love
Right.
this one because
You
it's-
like about this one, the
Right.
one up in the top right.
yeah, that one. because I mean, it's just it looks so stupid when the wings are as wide as the ship is. As
Yeah,
long.
yeah.
It's just-
The other newer versions do not look nearly as cool. This
No.
this is the cool version. This is the one that
I
looks
really wish the wings
alien
were
and
actually a little more
sexy.
short too, you know, or
I
maybe
do- I
did
do
like
too.
twin
I do-
wings or something, you know?
Yeah,
That'd be neat.
yeah, a little narrower on the wings.
Mm-hmm.
We're looking at the back, right?
No, it's front. The butt.
How many do you own?
Several.
I've got two.
I
of these.
still think
I
it
don't know
flies
what-
the wrong direction.
I don't know
When
what
they
they look
first-
like. I
When
own
they
a bunch.
first released it, it was supposed to fly the other way, and then somebody complained, and they were like, "Oh, okay." And since there's only like 30,000 backers, that one person's complaint counted for more. around.
Really?
And
I would
now
like
the rest
to
of the
see.
community's been like,
I would
"Yeah,
like
it's
to
a fly
see
the other
Spectrum
way."
evidence of that.
It wasn't in Spectrum. This was
Yeah, it's
Before
free
the-
Spectrum.
yeah, this is
Very
before
much
the
so.
vanilla forums even.
Yeah, Massacre says the BMM for $350 is stupid low given how big and capable that thing's gonna be.
Yeah, I agree.
350 is still low. That's gonna do the exact same progression that the Carrack did, and it's a bigger ship. It's gonna have a lot more profit.
So why do you think it's so far out? There's nothing special about it.
Of course it's special. It's there's a couple things. The entire
gonna have
art
shots in
style.
it.
Triggered.
Well, it's not just that. The entire art style is completely new. The only thing they had to build from is the Defender. And
Right.
the
Right.
Defender
They've got-
took a long time to build, and it's
Yeah,
a
but
very
actively-
they
they're-
have all those kits. Like you're actually
Yeah.
arguing
No,
against your
they-
own point because they have
no.
all the tool pieces now for the Banu
No,
because they have
yeah.
the Defender. So it'll
No,
be
they-
a
Well,
it's-
they need
No, they
bigger
don't.
set
They have-
pieces.
they have textures. They don't have
Yeah.
room pieces. They have to
Right.
create
Yeah.
entire rooms.
How the
I'm not saying
They
they
had
have
to create
But
engine components.
It's
It's
in
a
process
lot of
right now.
building blocks.
They're
Yeah.
working on the BMM,
Yeah.
so it's not going to be that
Yeah,
long
they-
before we get it.
They
I mean, it's already been 7 years. But still.
Hey, Phantom Killer,
But
happy
they-
to see you, buddy.
but they only just started working on it. They
Yeah.
are just starting working on it, and it's big. It's bigger. It's quite a bit bigger than the Carrack. The 890
I
took
noticed.
like almost a year and a half.
There's still stuff on
this-
that doesn't work.
This style of ship is completely different from anything that they've done before.
Yeah, I know.
They
It-
they have
it's coming.
designed. They
That's
have
why I think
textures.
it's a good ship for the gimmiting. It's
Yeah,
I would
no,
agree
I,
with
no,
that.
I think it is. I mean, it's definitely
It's
one of the
unique
ones
enough,
that's
yeah.
it's very, very anticipated. I am very anticipating. I mean, I love my Defender, especially since I changed out the quantum drive, and it's 5 minutes to take that thing back and forth. From any planet in the solar system, and I can do it 5 times with the fuel
Yeah, it has
capacity.
so
it's a
much
great
capacity.
fighter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, and you
it's-
don't die
the-
horribly in a fight because you guys can get away or shoot.
Yeah,
back.
I mean, I love my Defender. It's a great ship.
It just
So
shows it didn't look like shit.
and the style, I love the interior and the exterior design styling, the texturing. So I'm taking that and turning that into the Banner Merchantman. I'm super hyped. Super hyped.
We'll see.
Yeah.
yeah.
It'll be a
we'll
large,
see how it turns out.
heavily armed cargo ship.
I just guarantee people will be disappointed with the BMM.
Just like people were disappointed
Well,
with the
because it doesn't look like
Yeah.
this.
Exactly. It flies the wrong direction and it doesn't look right.
It doesn't look right. I don't know. I would have been. I'm fine with either way. Because you're right. In this picture, it actually
See?
does
That's
look
it.
like. Yeah, it actually
That
does
is
look
the
like
engine on the left, and you can see the cockpits on the
engine
front.
is right there.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. I mean,
I hate this design. This design was like weird,
trigger.
really funky.
Nah, that's fine.
And they came up with a lot of different designs. I don't remember who the outside concept artist that they hired was, but they did a good job.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
His name is right there in the bottom corner. It says Ishu.
And here's the rework of the rework of
Yeah.
the rework.
Of the rework of the rework.
No, this
So
will be
this-
interesting.
Even that
This-
doesn't have
this-
2,000 much.
No,
that
this,
doesn't have
no,
much
this,
cargo.
this is just the old. This is just the old cutaway.
Yeah, this is an old
This
cutaway.
isn't a
Well,
rework.
fine. We'll stop showing the one
the
that
newer-
you liked and wanted to show.
The newer works. No, I mean they're all emblematic of the style.
So
intent.
Dan, what do you think? Which direction should it fly? With the big butt or the little butt? It's the only way to really go about it.
I mean,
I mean, it's
I won't-
alien, right? Do you want alien butt or human butt? Or American butt,
I
I should
think-
say.
I think if it flies what they call the rear forward now, it would look more alien.
Oh, of course.
But the pointy end
Yeah.
forward is very
Normal.
human.
Normal, yeah.
Yeah,
And
I'm
the
okay
big
with
human butt. The big human
I'm
butt.
okay with it. I'm a traditionalist. I would like it more the human way, pointy end to the front,
But
keep
it's
the big butt in the rear.
supposed to be alien.
Yeah, but I don't think. All right, I don't think it has the lines currently to look good going the other way though.
Well, that's because they've designed it to go the other way.
So, yeah, I think it looks good designed the way it's
Fucked up.
designed to look good. What?
They fucked up. It's fine.
That one guy Doc is gonna hunt down.
Doc
I even
just
know
hates,
his.
Doc just hates his ship now because it flies backwards.
Okay, so
Yeah.
if it flew the right way, would you like it, Doc?
I like it already. It's fine. It's just. It would be cooler if it flew the right way.
You know, as like alien proportions, I agree. I think it should be weird. You know, different, non-consensual.
Yeah.
I mean, non-normal.
Jesus.
You know what I mean.
No, we practice enthusiastic consent here.
Enthusiastic consent. Sounds dangerous. I like it. Where do I sign? Oh wait, there's no consent.
There's no safe word either.
That's right. Yeah, no safe word at all. All right,
Always
Joe.
a safe word.
Looks like the end of the show. It's time to interview
that-
our awesome guest.
That pretty much covers all of our important points, all the news, all the good stuff, all the exciting things coming up here
Questions.
for Saturday. Yeah, what do we have? Do we have any questions? Does anybody have any questions?
We have questions.
We do have some questions.
Who wants to fight?
Right?
We don't have a lot of questions.
Yeah, a couple questions. We'll get right through these. Go ahead, Jordan. You want to read them off?
Answerable. I'll do it.
Oh, Doc will read it. All right, this will be good.
Read that one off.
Because Jordan's gonna have to answer the first one.
Yeah.
What's the largest head count for a bar citizen event that was not during a citizen con?
Okay, so in 2017,
Orlando Bar Citizens.
no, actually in Germany, they had Con 42, the first largest one. It was a fan convention in a convention center. They had 500 people.
Damn, really? Ooh, that is
500
nuts.
people at just a completely a fan convention. They had a bunch of booths. They had a bunch of vendors, manufacturers, like computer component people and sim pit companies and all this stuff. People came from all over Europe to attend this. It
I
was
thought
just
40,
incredible.
45 or 47 or whatever we
Incredible
had was awesome. Damn, that
Yeah.
is awesome.
Yeah, or was that 2016?
It had to be a
I think it
while
was
ago because you're
No,
right. Yeah.
no, that was 2017. 2017. 'Cause-
Yeah.
So I did
Film
I
prep.
did my bar citizen. So as just a bar citizen, outside of a large convention. So the PAX events are some of the largest ones. PAX South, PAX East, they tend to get around 100 people or so, 80 to 100 people at those. From just a bar citizen event, my Florida bar citizen was 80 people back in 2016, and it was just an incredible event. Tyler flew out. They talked it up. It really helped that they talked it up on Around the Verse for the couple of weeks up to that. And that Twerk 17 and DJ Knight and Gray Headed Gamer, Sophie Girl, and there was another streamer there. So DJ Knight and Twerk 17 had been in at Gamescom in Germany, so they were famous. So we had a lot of press around this, and it really turned into this really huge event. And that's what just changed my life with Bar Citizen. Right after that, I went and one of my buddies from STL Youngblood's Discord in St. Louis said, it's like, hey, Jordan, you should start up like an international Bar Citizen thing and really get this thing going. He's the organizer over there. It's like, oh, that's a great idea. And so then I started reaching out to people, and we had all these organizers that have been doing it around the world and 70 different Discords around the world. Dan does it up in Rhode Island and the Northeast, and works with
Wild Rooster?
Wild Rooster there in in Boston. Used to work with Fastcart, who's gotten busier with real life, but he usually shows up to the PAX events.
He's coming.
He's coming, yeah.
And
Yeah, Fast Cards.
I got
Very
to go to
cool.
a Bar Citizen in Boston a couple of years ago. I was in
Baston.
town briefly,
Say it right, Jesus.
and Baston, and I met
Oh my God.
Fastcart and some of the folks over there. It was really cool. And yeah, it's, I mean, there's Bar Citizens going on every single weekend around the world, from
Oh,
South
yeah.
Africa, New Zealand. Vengeance, he's the Bar Citizen organizer in New Zealand. T-Nightsters, Bar Citizen organizer in Tennessee.
Gotta go down
And Dragger and Shadow, Bar Citizen organizers in
there. Nitus.
Ohio.
Mhm.
Ed C. Zenstar, he's Bar Citizen organizer in San Francisco. So many of our most enthusiastic backers want to bring people together in the real world and have these Bar Citizens.
And
And
drink
it's
a
an
lot.
amazing experience. And drink or not drink if you
And
don't
compare
drink.
the size of your
um,
spaceships.
Alrighty, thanks
God
to
damn it.
the Grizz for that question.
Oh, okay.
The next
Moving
question,
along.
Next one, yeah.
the next
You
question
can argue
is
ship there.
from Anonymous, and it says, "Who do you think has the finest beard in the SC community, and why is it Dr. Murray?"
No, it's just Lieutenant Dan.
Except that it was actually Lieutenant Dan.
Lieutenant Dan. So is that a question
I'm
for
guessing
all
that
of us?
Lieutenant Dan asked that question, so
No, that really wasn't.
He's like,
it
"We
is
have
a
a
pretty nice
Where can you
description.
post questions? No.
Right.
Like,
right.
we
harvest
all have
them.
such we all have such different beards amongst the three of us. Like
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. It's like, oh man,
Very-
it's so hard to
very
work on this
I,
thing.
I
Someday
can say
Shadow will grow up.
no, he can't.
no, he will
can't.
never grow up.
Never
Just
grow
from
up.
gel for his face.
That's right.
He will never grow up.
Never grow up. That's a good question. Anyway, next one.
I still think that the black beard with salt and pepper looks better than mine, so I have no problem saying that.
Yeah.
I
It does look very dignified.
that.
Very dignified.
Yeah.
I'll give you that, Dan.
Mine's pretty much just all gray now with a little bit of black. Little
Yeah.
bit of pepper.
Yeah, you're past the salt and pepper.
I'm past the salt.
All I have to do
I
is
mean,
just
pass-
hold a
pass
cat
the-
up, and I can have any beard I want.
Go do that. Get a cat quickly.
Usually there's
We
one
need
really
this.
close to me, but maybe they heard me say that.
Yeah, then they ran off. Next question. Any info on the Carrick avionics? What functions will it have? I figured maybe jump point plotting, but haven't heard or read of anything about it. This is from Okami.
Doc, you want to take that one?
Yeah, I
Avionics
mean,
versus computers or scanning.
so no, I
Radar.
think avionics is what we're calling the computers. They're called avionics, and there's a whole bunch of them on the Carrick
Here
behind
it is.
the pilot.
Here it is.
The best dude ever.
Yay, it's Maggie. Oh, Ginger.
That's Jasmine.
Jasmine.
No, she's so mad at me. I just picked her up from sleeping. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
baby.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Go on, Avion. No, this is a
Good
great
stuff, yeah.
question. I like this question.
I think it's mostly for scanning jump point plotting because it's going to be processor intensive. Is jump point plotting itself. I don't think there's going to be a lot of room to add to like remote gimbal your turret because I don't think they want to do that in the long run. But yeah, avionics is the flight computer. It's also what everybody calls all the computers on the ships. So I'm guessing that's what they mean.
Right. Yeah, I would agree. No, yeah, avionics in general is like the autopiloting thing, like flight control that's assisted. Is
Yeah.
where I think they're eventually going to start getting to, which I hope, because the Carrick, that last patch, she became quite a whale.
Yeah,
So,
I don't know. It flies better this recent patch. It flies a little differently. It's still fast as fuck.
it is quick. Yeah, it is very quick.
Didn't they reduce it to like 900 meters per second though?
No, but its acceleration is really quick. I mean, it's a rabbit,
They'll
man.
bounce. It's like remember that the 600 used to go from 0 to 1,000 meters per second in like 6 seconds. It was like
Yeah.
whoa!
Mhm.
Yeah, it was the best. Okay,
Those are good times.
It was good
Yeah.
time.
but there hasn't been
that's
anything official about the avionics or anything like that on the Carrick, so there's nothing official that we know.
Right.
Next question is from Cadzilla74, and it is okay. Stupid question. All right, we'll just skip it. With all that going on, what FPS was everyone getting? I'm guessing he's talking about the Yacht Club Regatta. So many times I try to talk to people in chats, they freak out because their own gaming rigs that are monsters and FPS drops, and they freak out. Hard to explain server load compared to your own rig performance matrix. Oh, okay. Yeah, they were getting. What were you guys getting? Like 12 FPS?
We were getting 18 in space and then 8 on the planet,
Okay.
and that was across the board with people that had like insane rigs.
But remember,
Yeah.
that's based on server side FPS,
Right.
Degraded by
Yes.
So
Yeah.
the
So
real
you-
answer to that question is as we get better server. Well, server meshing won't change this part, but it's
it
server
should.
side OES. Well,
It'll help
Because
some.
it'll share the load over multiple servers, so you won't have the same server bog that you get by trying to
Sure.
have 50 ships in the same spot. Well, yeah, technically.
But
it
as
should.
server side
Yeah.
OCS gets
Yeah.
better, that's the real thing. I think will make that better. But so
But
Kadzilla, the question, the
plus
real.
Vulkan rendering.
Oh yeah, okay, very good point. Yeah,
That-
that's another.
that's-
big
that's
one.
gonna make
Vulkan will help as well. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Actually, after the Digital Foundry video came out, that was just a few days ago, actually. So we didn't actually cover that. So the Digital Foundry video, the part 2, was about server performance also, but the rendering tech and the particle tech. Let me bring that up because that was this week. We didn't cover that.
Right.
They mentioned Ali. What's his name? Ali.
Long? Oh no, that's
Ali Brown.
media.
Ali Brown, who is the director of graphics engineering at Cloud Imperium Games, and so he was interviewed at the Digital Foundry video, and so I tweeted him with one of the gifs from our event, and he responded back, and he had a couple things to say about it. So let me pull that up so we can
Waiting
bring that up.
patiently for the link.
I'm sure that he's actually really active on Twitter. So here it is now, and bring that up over here. Copy link to tweet, and that's going into the show channel there.
Got it. Dink, dink, and take it off dark mode. It's horrible. Okay, here we go. All right. This?
Oh, Tyrant Scorpio is saying that for the record, at the first 890 event, which was the one that we did last year, Yacht Club, he was getting 60 frames while encoding video with 28 890s on screen. So,
Which is interesting because it's like we had a lot more there, I guess. Almost double that. Well,
yeah, well,
Total
that
ship
was in
count.
space over Hurston. That this really slowed down at Microtech, but also server performance is not great right now with the iterations of server-side object container streaming coming in.
Yeah.
So they're still really working on that. So we're not at a great optimization for the networking
not at
code.
all, no.
But I thought that what Ali Brown's response to me was, every now and then in the office we need to ask, but what if someone decided to do spawn X instances of Y and level at once, and this is why. Our new renderer will certainly help here, as will some of the game code changes we have. Stay tuned.
We like melting servers.
Yes. Yes.
We love melting servers. No, but that's great. I mean, it's like, it's like this is what we're supposed to be doing. Is like testing, right? I mean, this is great.
We're literally testing the
I love it.
performance. So it's like, what if people do? Because this is essentially the precursor of massive fleet battles, which a lot of people want to have. They want to
Right.
have javelins and Idrises and Polaris's
painting a
and
bunch
fighters.
of ships. You're painting a bunch of gunfire and actual stuff deformation on ships.
All
Yeah.
the
Right.
particles,
which is a
lots
really,
of ships,
really hard part. Yeah.
and
Right.
major server load.
You get
So-
all that math going on, it starts to hurt the server.
Yep. Oh yeah.
So I think what one of the things that he's saying with the rendering tech, that the Vulkan is going to change that tremendously in how that renders
Yeah.
and performance.
So it'll change, but They were getting crap FPS.
Yeah,
Yes.
it'll only get better
Yes. It will.
Last
until they
question.
introduce javelin.
Yeah.
Last question.
Yeah.
Before we
Last
sign
question.
off.
Last question.
From Big Fat Resto Cow says, I wanted to ask the panel, is anyone using 3440 by 1440p panel?
I was.
I'm using a regular 1440p panel. I don't remember if it's 3440.
Isn't yours like?
No, it's not. Mine's
Big-
just a 27 inch.
But Shadow's new panel is bigger than that, right?
Well, yeah, but it's wider than it is. It's 3840 by 1080, but it's
Okay.
like long and skinny. No, but I was using that just I had an Acer. What was it? 34X Predator. I don't know. It's 144 panel, same resolution. But yes, I was using one. It was good.
Yeah.
I don't know what the question is.
That was just a question. He wanted
Is
to know if
anyone using
anyone was
it?
using one.
You were using it.
Yeah,
You
I
were-
was using it.
You had two. You had two of them, didn't you?
I sold.
think
I
they
gave
left
that away to
already.
my mentors, but yeah. Yeah. I was using one. It was great.
I think they're already gone.
It's
Sadly,
actually
they don't-
probably the best panel to play the game on right now, because some of the optimizations for a panel this wide. So that's 21 by 9. This is 32 by 9, and some things get a little wonky at the edges. So
Yeah.
but 3414 is definitely optimized and it does work well.
I play in 21.9. I love it.
Yeah, 21.9 is a great resolution. It seems to be the new bonus resolution, especially
Yeah.
for FPS.
Yeah.
Especially when it unless it breaks. 'Cause
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
several patches, beginning of the patches, the 21.9's broken. They have to fix it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the character was
The
like
only
cut in
downside.
half. The top half would be over here in the bottom, the little image. My legs are just separated. Oh God. Yeah.
Oh, that happens on standard
Oh, it
as
does?
well. It was, yeah.
1920 by
Yeah, that-
1080 still? Wow.
Yeah, that little image gets screwed all the time. It's pretty funny. Sometimes it's really skinny. Sometimes it's really fat. Sometimes its left leg is crossing over its right leg.
So Solomir's got a 32-inch 4K. He loves it.
Yeah, I had the
I've
Acer Predator 30. It was an ultra wide though. Wasn't that one?
Yeah, I've got a 28-inch 4K, but I went down to I downscaled to 1440 because it changed my FPS from 30 frames to 50 frames.
That is the one thing nice about this screen is it's 3840 by 1080, which sounds small, but when it's 49 inches wide and you actually get the definition at 144, it's freaking amazing. So, and you get,
Yeah.
just like Jordan was saying, is because it's less actual pixels on the screen, it runs brilliantly smooth. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, faster, smoother.
Yep.
I'm happy with the 1440 getting faster frames than those.
Really, it's your
4K.
refresh rate. I mean, 144 hertz
Yeah.
is beautiful. Anything higher is just a bonus.
I've only got a 60 hertz monitor, so
I have
I'm happy to get 60 frames.
My next monitor will be like a 360.
Yeah, they're coming. They had 240, and then there was like 300, and then now there was 360.
360.
LG
Yeah.
made a 360.
It's
It's gonna get. It's
NVIDIA
gonna be.
made
It's
it.
gonna be an
That's-
arms race.
That's so insane because it's beyond what your eye can register.
Well,
I
No,
don't
that's not
understand
true.
that's
it's
not,
not true.
totally true.
Because I can tell the difference between 30 FPS, 60 FPS, 100 FPS, and
It's
140
it is
FPS
the
with no problem.
difference.
And
Yeah,
your eye is
30
supposed to only see 32 FPS.
Right.
There-
So
30
that
to
science
60
is
makes,
old
it
and
makes
wrong.
a huge difference. Yeah,
Yeah.
obviously, because 60
well-
is way better than 30. Like,
yeah.
100%.
140,
I-
144 is
I-
200% better than 60,
Yes.
and 240
You can
is
notice
like
the difference.
500% better than 60.
But I've
You can
seen
tell the difference
240
just
and I've
smoothness.
seen
You just have to-
144. It's
Yeah.
But-
barely noticeable. But the difference
But
between 60 and 144 is definitely noticeable.
Yeah.
Definitely
But
noticeable.
aren't there diminishing returns in the amount of
We're
money
getting
that
there.
you're
That's what I
spending
said.
for
I feel like
yeah,
144
yeah,
is the
144
buzz zone.
seems like
It's
the
the butter
sweet
zone.
spot.
240 is like the sweet spot.
Wow.
240 looks the best.
If you're willing to commit that
If you want to
graphics
just
GPU
throw money
load-
at the screen, literally
well, luckily
throwing
the
money
price
at
is
the
coming
screen.
down because people are buying 360s now. So
Well,
the
they're
240s
actually
are way cheap.
so the sad part
Prices
is
coming down.
the sad part is we have graphics process, not GPUs, the actual processor that goes on a monitor, and those things are so
Right.
stupidly slow. Like even a 144,
Yeah.
it's like barely 200 megahertz. We have the
Oh, I know.
technology to do like freaking ridiculous 5 gigahertz.
Gigahertz.
The hilarious part is this is going to become an arms race, and it's just going to be a bigger number, just like 5G.
Right. Oh yeah.
Nobody needs 5G. Nobody's ever going to fully utilize 5G.
I don't know. 5G is kind of a
5G's a joke, dude. I know so much about this technology. It's ridiculously stupid. But it's the same thing. It's going to become an arms race of numbers.
Which 5G we're talking about?
I'm talking about
that's how it always works with tech.
AT&T's 5G or whoever the hell is pitching 5G. They don't even have it yet. It's not real 5G.
Right.
It's just
No, I
amplified 4x L2, which is freaking just the same damn thing as we have now. But anyway, it'll become a numbers race. Either way, 144 I feel like is that sweet spot.
I'm with ONX that 60 FPS is plenty good for just flying spaceships around.
You need more than that. 100
Whatever.
is, I'm telling you, 100's
Yeah, you got
good.
once you get
144
past,
I feel like is my
past 60, you can't go back to 60.
Right.
And you definitely
Exactly.
can't do 30.
Exactly.
You're like 30 FPS. That's why Fallout 4 I didn't play until they released a patch that I could set it to 60 FPS. Because until then, I couldn't fucking play it at 30 FPS.
And that's why I gave up my 4K. Like I went down to 1440 so I can get 60 FPS, 40 to 60 FPS, and yeah, like just getting to that. Like I'm happy there for now. Next year I'm gonna upgrade. Everything's gonna upgrade next year.
There you go.
Yeah.
Officially from the Jorn channel.
That's the plan.
There it is.
Next year, gonna
All
upgrade.
right. Are we done
Not,
here?
not quite to the shadow level. I think we're done.
Thanks, Lieutenant Dan, for being
covered
on.
What?
So
Dan,
one more
thanks
hype for the
being
show.
on. Looking forward
One more
to-
hype for the show this Saturday
This Saturday,
9 p.m.
7-9.
on the
9
Yacht
7
Club.
Eastern time.
We
9
beat the
9
shit out of each other.
9-6, sorry.
Yes. and I'm
We're going
streaming
mano
tomorrow,
y mano.
Hey,
and I'm
Art
streaming
Clayton.
tomorrow
Hey,
at 8:30.
Art Clayton. I know who that guy is. You know who that guy is?
Art Clayton.
That's Dad Lando.
It certainly
Oh
is.
yes. Oh,
That is
thanks, Dad Lando.
Lando.
Appreciate the tip.
Mr. Clayton, thank you so much
Get
for
the
that.
frim. Tip.
Coming
Comment
in
Orlando.
late. Coming in late.
So tomorrow night we're gonna have
We
Carrick
didn't do a giveaway.
formation flying.
Oh, we didn't
and
do a
then
giveaway.
Oh, that's right.
Oops.
And then Friday, you're streaming Friday.
So I've
Shadow?
I've got Friday, Saturday. Friday is my Star Citizen stream dedicated. Tuesdays are most likely Star Citizen, but it's random gaming. If I get a bunch of people in the channel say, "Hey, you should play this," I'm gonna play that. So yeah. But then every other night except for Wednesday is you, right, Jordan?
Yeah.
You are-
Monday, Thursday, Saturday, and you're doing Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday, and we've got this one on Wednesday. So we've got stuff going on for people every night of the week.
You're
You want to hang out
covered.
in the Discord? We're doing stuff.
We're doing
Very
stuff.
very active community.
We're doing stuff. All right, so let me get
We're
the giveaway
definitely
Stop.
doing
up here.
things.
So do it. All right. So hey, T Nicer, can you do a quick poll for do we want to give away a Terrapin? Where are we at? We're at 375. So we could do a Terrapin. We could do a what's around there? Eclipse. 275. I don't know. What do we want to give away that's around there? Yell, chat. Yell. What do you want to give away? What do we want to give away? No, it's not open yet. You can't do. Shipping is not open yet. Settle out.
Yeah,
Settle out.
I've got tons of eclipses if we want to get
Eclipse.
rid of eclipses.
An Aries.
I don't have an Aries.
Yeah, we don't have an Aries on the list. I don't see it at least.
Razors. We don't want to give away
Anyway, sort of had.
razors.
I know. Mrs. Terrapin.
What do I have that's near 300? I've got
Well,
an
let's just do
Anvil
it.
Crucible
Sure,
that I'm not sure I want to
we've
give
got
away.
24 terabins between the
Yeah.
group. Let's give one of those away.
All right.
All right,
Wait, Derek.
195. We're gonna do a giveaway.
I mean, save the rest for next time.
Yeah, we'll
week.
save the rest for next time. That'll be good. So giveaway, lining up the giveaway. Get ready. Don't sense it yet. Don't push it yet. Don't push it yet. Don't push it yet.
Push it. Push it real good.
Push it real good. All right, there we go. It is now up and running. Bang, ship me. Get in the contest. Giving away an Anvil Terrapin
Exclamation
LTI.
point ship me.
Exclamation point ship me for all those non-IT peoples.
I know IT
Not
people
good.
that don't say bang.
Non-Canadians. I don't know anybody
They're not
except for
IT people,
that says bang.
Because we like to bang. Mostly on servers.
Ooh, Oh, I forgot I had that. We could have done an Endeavor base.
What for 350?
Yep.
The old base, but that doesn't come with anything.
Yeah, it doesn't come with anything.
It comes with an Endeavor.
Yogi,
Yeah,
what's up, buddy? Salt and
They have
pepper.
all the stuff.
Well, yeah. It's kind of like
Needs
giving
stuff.
somebody a present they have to buy the accessories.
Exactly.
And they're to buy the
Which is the
batteries
kind-
and the
Which
case.
is the kind of presents that I give.
What, you give him the wrap? You wrap the empty box. And you're like, you have to go buy the present.
I'll give them like an art easel, but no paper or supplies to paint with.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, Anvil Terrapin, we'll give you another minute to get in. Bang shipping or explanation point shipping to get in. Super excited. So Dan, are you gonna try and get in on fights?
I have to try my hand, right?
Because now we know you know how to knock motherfuckers out. So
At least go one round.
you gotta
At
go
least
one round.
right?
You can go with me
Yeah,
because I have
please
no
don't
idea
know.
how to fight in the game yet.
Show people how it's done.
We should do a test run Friday, so
Let's do it. You come on my show.
sounds good.
I'll get messed up. I'll drink a lot. I'll be drunk. I'll be drunken boxing.
Well, it's not a bar fight if we're not drunk, so.
Well,
good
damn
idea.
right. I still want to. Oh, okay. So okay, good. I'm glad we agreed on the terrapin because the terrapin. Oh, nice. We did a poll where we had 4 options and all of them were terrapin. Thanks, T-Night, sir. Whoever did that, probably vengeance. All right, 10 seconds. Bang ship me. Get in the contest. Bang ship me. 5, 4, 3, 2. Closing entries. Here we go. Picking a winner. Oh my God! Seriously.
What?
It wasn't Spectre, was it?
It was.
Oh my god.
We didn't put the stimulation that he couldn't win, and he freaking won.
Wait, he hasn't actually won in a
He
long
hasn't won
time.
in a long time.
That
I'll
is,
check.
that is
Spectre,
hilarious. So
you
that is hilarious.
Son
All
of a
right,
bitch. Welcome.
so he
Thank goodness
wins,
we didn't give it all away this
but-
time.
but then he's off for a year.
He's off
Like,
for a year. He's off for a year. That's it. You're done.
Is he
No,
in? Yeah.
done.
Let's see. He has to respond
Yeah.
after I said this.
No, he's
He needs to
already
respond now.
he's already responded 4 times.
He
I'm
needs to
sure he's-
respond now.
No,
It keeps getting deleted.
no, he's been muted.
Nope, it's not responding.
Sorry, buddy.
Poor,
Gotta give away
poor
somebody
Spectre, we give him
else.
such a hard time.
Fire up.
We do give him a little bit of a hard time.
We give him a hard time.
All right, folks. Well, Dan, thank you so much for stopping, buddy. Can't wait to see
Hey
you
guys,
Sunday
thanks for
or
having me.
Saturday.
Appreciate it.
Saturday again, 9.
And good to have
9
you, man.
PM
Thanks,
Eastern.
everybody.
Bar fights.
So we're gonna queue up the raid
What
for,
we got for the raid?
Toy Gruben. Toy Gruben.
Toy grubbin. Grubbin.
Toy
So we got-
grubbin.
Toy Gruben.
You toy grubbin bastard.
You toy
got
grubbin
it.
bastard.
So I don't know if we have a countdown or whatnot, but thanks everybody for joining us. It was a great time as
We were
always.
supposed to say key words and phrases to get Tia and Icer to line it up, but we don't remember what those key words
I
and phrases
have
Is-
no idea that
is
that was
he
always-
actually
that was
lining it up?
professional-
Oh, he is. There it is.
Hoist your
It's queued up.
drinks or
That was the
something?
queued up.
Like,
professional producer.
salute to
And there
everybody.
it
Queued up.
goes.
Oh yeah. I have
Right.
an empty glass, but I swear
Good
I'm
night,
gonna fill it
everybody.
if you.
Raise your
Salute,
glasses.
raid incoming.
Shake your asses.
Thank you so much for stopping, and good
Give a lot
night.
of love.
Guten Morgen.
Raiding. All right, we are
Good
raiding.
night.